from Drone Pool. He sent it about 3 weeks ago. Got lost, so I'm gonna do it on live unboxing for him. So how you been, brother? Drone Pool second. There you go, Dan. Crystal, hey baby. Guys, Drone Pool. You gotta get them shirts, Dan. I'm gonna buy one for sure.
They're solid color.
Here it is in white.
It's also arrived in white. Hey guys,
Yeah, we're doing great, Bob. Thank you. Glad you're doing well, brother.
getting ready to run to the store, so I'm hiding out there waiting for our little one.
Hey, Bob, quick question. I'm pretty sure I'm okay, but I want to make sure with you because I know you know the answer. I am a hobbyist, you know this. I put these lights right here on my Phantom 2 and went out 168 feet altitude, 1,400 feet out away from me as a hobbyist. Am I legit to put that video up, or shall I keep it in the background? I believe I'm good where I don't have 107s, but I still like to kind of not break the rules. Guys, I got the mug in today. Legit as well as you are not monetized, which you are not. Correct. Thank you, Bob. So I'll go ahead and edit that and throw that back up then. And props pointed to the sky. You know, when I was coming up with this, right? Dan, no, you don't. I got you one. You can have this one. I'll buy another one. E-Drone, what's up, Eric? But when I did this, right, when we were coming up with this saying, I wasn't thinking this is before I got into the acro, because when you go up, flip upside down, your props aren't pointing to the sky. Eric, what's going on, brother? The mug. Eric, got my shirt in today. I think everyone's getting the shirts in now. Can't wait to get that E-Drone. Told you, bro. You start the shirts, I was gonna buy it. Waiting to see if anyone else jumps in here, and we'll do an unboxing from Drone Pool. Lord knows what he's got in this box. See, Dan, still sealed up, not cut and retaped. And I have something else, another package that I ordered from Gearbest. I think I know what that might be. Kind of tell already. So what's everybody been up to? Anyone flying? It's been terrible here. The wind was ugly. I charged the Inspire up, was going to take it out. I want to try to push the distance on it, see how far it would go, but it's just been too windy for it. I want it to be perfectly still. Oh, cool. They're coming out with an announcement on Wednesday. Too cloudy here. Yeah, that's how it's been here. Wind and rain here today. Not good. Usually my notifications are terrible, so it'll probably take a good bit to get people in. But Dan's internet's not doing so good, so I'm gonna get at it soon, Dan. Yeah, I thought with that video, Bob, I was good, but I did actually post it. And True Drone Reviews, Brian texted me. He's like, "Man, I would take that back down because I'm not sure on that." I'm like, "I'm pretty sure I was covered, but." DZs, what's up, brother? Hey, I got that other video copied up. I just gotta get it in. Jamil, what's up, brother? Welcome. Hey guys, the bugs videos that I've been sharing has been DZ Drone Reviews. Did a pretty good job putting it together. So I asked him, was it okay to share, and he was really cool with it. Internet is fine. I don't have great cell signal in the house. Oh, okay, I got you, Dan. I got what you're saying. You in them woods. Skipper Drones. Comment. So what's up, DZ? Get to fly today, bro? Or is it ugly where you at? He said pretty much in the woods. Yeah, Dan, I did a video for you I want to post about that 251. On your transmitter, Dan, on the right shoulder button, is that a throttle stop? This button here? You know, holding the transmitter like this though. Because if that is, Jewish Redneck Prepper, welcome. Thank you for joining. Out of courtesy. Bob, actually, I'll grab that and show you real quick. I'm kind of right here on the, you know, and I didn't yaw it around, you know what I mean? I kept the orientation pointed out, so I kept the light pointed backwards at me, so I could see it at all times, and I could see that light clearly at 1,400 feet away from me, at 168 feet altitude, and I was out in a field, like not over no road, not over nothing. I was just in a big, huge field. So if something was to happen, it would have just been my bird in the field. Yes, throttle hold, they call it. All right, Dan. Then I got that video out. It'll help you with that. How when you down your throttle, your prop stop, you don't want that. I'll show you how to do that all through the transmitter. It's very simple. I already got the video. I just got to edit. I've been editing. Believe it or not, that one I put out for the show, a lot of editing. Howdy, Jewish Preppers. 10-4 still in the damn hospital. Oh, man, you're in the hospital, bro? Hope you're all right. Can't wait to fly that Martian to him. I know, Eric, right? I was looking at that board today, bro, to get that. It's kind of funny. Because, see, I was just thinking along the line with the Wizard. So I was like, well, this comes with the CC3D, and I'm not too sure about that. So I have learned a little bit now. I'm not in the dumb house altogether. All right, be careful, love you. I have figured out that they're 12 amp ESCs, BL Helis. Actually, Eric, this is a Maytech Mini Power Hub, so that's perfect to go with the Maytech F4 you were telling me about. And this is what I'm gonna build, guys. It's a drone in a box. It's a ZMR 250 Racer, and then E-Drone is gonna help me with the tuning on it and all that. He is a tuning monster. Got it down pat, knows what he's doing. If you guys don't know, check out the video with the Wizard. Can't get no better than that. Almost 2 months now. Whoa, man. Have a withdrawal. Damn, bro. 2 months in the hospital. RC Crazy, welcome, brother. Thank you for joining in. Mr. Galls, what's up? Guys, we're in here tonight. Drone Pool sent me a package, so we'll get into that. I don't know what he sent. He says I already know, but I promise you, Dan, I did not open. Eric will tell you. I wait. If I say I'm gonna do it live, I wait. I'm using a 2204 2300 kV. Tarot is the brand. Quads and Mods, Baltimore, brother. What's up? Suzanne, welcome. Man, we're getting some people in here. The notifications must be clicking. RC Crazy, I got surprise for the channel today. I got my surprise. Oh, you got your surprise you've been talking about. Awesome, brother. Thank you, Quads and Mods and JL. Rotors. True Drone Reviews. Brian's in the house. Welcome, Brian. Thank you, brother. miss JL? Oh, wait a minute, guys. I got this top chat again. I got to put the live chat. JL, welcome, brother. Sorry, I had that. Every time I go into the chat now, I forget that you have to click up top for the live or the top chat. Hey, Chris, I'm just chilling. Cool, Brian. Hey, did you see the intro or the promo I did for the show? I feel like it's the best one I've did so far. I worked on it all day, too. I'm a noob. Tilt this camera down a little bit more. All right, light it up in here. Not as dark. There you go. Now I need my sunglasses. Hey, Chris, I'm just chilling. No, it's it's on my channel, Brian. Neil does one each week, and then I do one each week. You be I think you'll think what you'll be alright with what I put in it. I ain't put nothing crazy in it. Who are the crazy? Hey, JL. Hey, Quads and Mods, you get to fly today? Is it ugly up there for you? You probably got some snow up that end, maybe. All right, guys. So we got enough in here. We'll go ahead and get into the box. Not unless you guys want to wait. We waited long enough, haven't we, Dan? How many amps are you see? They're 12 amp, Eric. I bought it as a kit. Is that cool? What the 12? So 12 amps with 2300 kV motors. That sound about right, or? I just watched the 3DR battery mod, but I didn't see it. Oh, you didn't see the video, Brian? That's weird. Mine, when I edit it, first pops up, but then it takes a minute before it comes up for me for some reason. Eric say, no snow, all work, no play. That sucks, Quads. Open, open, open. You ready? Little low. The wizard uses 20 amps. Whoa. She's on 20 amperes? Whoa. All right, guys, let's get into it. You already know how to do my unboxing. AK knife. Let's see what Dan Drone Pole has put in the box. Let's see, I might have to tilt this down here. Tilt this light up a little bit while I'm standing up because it's crazy. Baduga, welcome, brother. This is a package from Drone Pole, guys. Let me get this mug out of the way before I knock it over. I'm going to tilt you guys down here. Alright, I think we might be good here. Got Dan's address blocked out here, so no one can see it. I think 12 amp will burn up. So you think 12 amps will burn up? Okay. So running it on 4 is probably a good idea then. More unboxing. We need some dramatic. Can't play new music, bro. Look at copyrights. Sing. Hey, Quad the Mod's gonna sing. All right, let's get in this. Dan, put some tape on this thing. Look at that. That AK knife will get it done. I'm telling you, you gotta run up on somebody with this. They're gonna be in trouble. Yeah. Drone Life, welcome, brother. Brian knows in Baltimore you got to carry them. Brian and Quad's mods, they got to carry their sharp knives, right? What is it? No way, dude. Is that what's in the box here? A Q303. I heard these guys were pretty nice flyers. They're supposed to be on the toy grade side, one of the best ones, honestly. RC Funds. Welcome, John. How you doing tonight, brother? Carry 5 of them, Brian. Well, well, well. Dan, you're something else, brother. Let's see what's in it. Ain't want nobody get in this thing, I'll tell you that. Wow, that's sweet. It's a snake. Hey, dude, you know that's a lot of people won't open packages live because they're scared of God. Something's going to jump out of there, but I'm all right. I'm a big fella. I can handle it. Okay. Package. Oh, wow, brother. Unbelievable. This is a big, heavy drone, too. All right, guys, he wrote me, is it okay to read the letter live, Dan? It needs a little work. Okay, needs a little work. No problem. It's right up my alley, brother. Work? Yeah. Oh, it gives me something to do, man. Whatever it might need, I'll get her working. Oh, this is like the bigger WL tool or V686. I got it. Okay. Awesome. Let me see. Go ahead. Okay. It says Chris. Here's the Q303 for you. It may have a few issues, but if anyone can figure it out, it's you. Well, thank you, Dan. The servo makes noise, but it does work. The cam monitor is 5.8 FPV, all work, but I think, I don't have my glasses on, Dan, so I'm trying to work with it. I think the manual was wrong on the buttons. You will have to play with it. Okay. When the bird is in the air and you push hold, it will keep climbing till you bring it down a notch. Then it will hover. That's honestly, well, most of them act like that on these guys. I've noticed that with the WL Toy series. I think that's what this is right here. Do not hit altitude hold while the bird is on the ground. It might go crazy on you, so be careful. Hope you have fun with it, your friend Dan. Yes, sir, brother. Thank you, Dan. I really appreciate this, brother. I love tinkering with things. I love figuring things out when stuff doesn't work. I love trying to figure it out. That's the whole idea behind it. Figure it out. That way, if other people have problems, then you can help other people out. Let me catch up with some chat here. Yeah, unboxing RC Craze. A lot of people don't want to see that, but you will have. There's quite a few people. You'll get in the rhythm of what people, your subscribers like and don't like. But I just do it. Kind of, you just don't like how they stretched out and take 2 and 3 hours to get it out of the box. Oh, okay. This thing's got the mod and everything done to it. And hook this thing up, bro. This looks almost like the transmitter I just had in my hands for Randy West. I got that sent back to him. We mailed that out today, honestly. On cool, the monitor, antenna. Out of here. Man, that's cool. That is real cool. I have to play with this thing. But any shit, if you guys know him, he swears by this bird. We got some prop guards and some extra propellers, awesome battery, sweet. Thank you so much, Dan. I really appreciate that, brother. Sorry it got lost and everything. But guys, if you don't know, it was supposed to be here. Gosh, I forget how long ago now. But it's been lost for roughly about 3 weeks. And we were texting each other back about it and all that. But really appreciate that, Dan. Thanks, brother. Got a Q303 to add to the collection. I'll figure it out. We'll get it done. Pretty sweet. It actually looks like the D303, to be honest with you. Grace for Tyler, welcome. Thank you for joining in. Who else I missed, guys? I'm sorry if I missed any of you guys in the chat. Gotta run, everybody. Take it easy, Deezies, man. I hope you get better. Nice controller. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, that transmitter does look a little better than the toy gray, doesn't it? Looks really nice. And then awesome, it's got the he's already got the mod onto it. Just pop your little light bow in there, Velcro it to here, and plug it in with the JST. Nice job, Dan. Chris, I noticed one of my problems spinning without the motor rotating. I wonder if that would cause. Yeah, John, that might. Yeah, I hate those long unboxing videos where they're acting like they're going to open it. Yeah, you know how they do, Grace, how they're like, oh, look at here it is. Then yeah, I get what you're saying, the long unboxings. But yeah, that's awesome. Fly Bar. Welcome, Mike. Welcome. Heath, welcome. My 501. It still sees, man. They still have a hold of that thing. Tyler is my church account uploading. Oh, cool, Grace. This is son of a Bob. Oh, okay. Bob, gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I appreciate this, Dan. We'll get this thing working. Gotta pop the little gimbals back into her. You know them when them they call everybody just says the Chinese kids when they start flying crazy. They're like, yeah, little Chinese kid just forgot to do something. What's your tat, Chris? Oh, my tat, Mr. Galls, it's Crystal. Sorry guys, I'm going back and catching up on this chat. I like to keep up on the chat. Whatever I miss. Heath, Drone Pool sent me a package. It's this guy here, the WL Toys Q303. That's the bird. It's the transmitter. Has a monitor for it. Pretty cool. Actually, I think it pops right in the front there. Yep. I was gonna say I kind of know a little bit about it. I saw Marky on his. Like I said, Marky said it's a really, really, really nice one in his eyes. Get that inspired. Go on, screw the toys. I hear you, Brian. I charged the battery, man. Want to take it out, and then we have crazy weather. Thanks, Mr. Galls. Yeah, it's I got it done. It was through like a family member. He had a tattoo place. He's actually passed away now. He had a lot of health issues. Just did it to pay his health bills. Yeah, WL Toys is pretty much on point. That's what I don't understand. It's probably just something inside, just loose or something, whatnot. It happens. Sometimes you get a bad one. It doesn't mean the whole collection's down the drain. But I still love the toy ones. To go back and play with them, man. I play with them all. I literally get to where I'll charge up and I'll fly like all the brushless ones and stuff. But guys, if you've been watching my videos, you'll see I've been messing with the Solo, and the board costs $25. Yeah, so that's not nothing. So if you guys know, you've been following the channel, and you guys know Dan Drone Workshop. We're messing with the Solo and figuring some things out. This light just always comes on. Kind of weird. But this will work if things get ugly where you can't fly. The case, I mean, it's just like, honestly, just like the Solo battery. You put it together. I mean, it's almost spot on, and it fits the Solo perfect. Let's check it off here. I'm taking the 3DR and the up air off. Up air out of the box tomorrow. Cool, Brian. I didn't know. I didn't know you had a 3DR. Actually, I think I do remember you saying you have one. I know you have the what, Q500 you really like. Mine is going to be getting fixed. I have any shit. Marky, he's actually donating me a bird that's been crashed, so I'm gonna get the insides put together in the mine and see if I can't get that flying again. Have a good one, Mr. Gauls. Thank you, brother. Thank you for joining in here. Okay, well. Jump in the shower. See you, John. Have a good one, brother. Is Young floating on twice, Brian? Man, you gotta get that 3DR out there, brother. That's right. I remember you now. You said you didn't really like the way the motor was warmed up or something it was. Man, you have no problem with that thing. Take that thing out, push that thing as far away from you as possible. It will take it. And if you haven't got them yet, Brian, get the alpha antennas. They're like you're like $20 for the alphas. They make a big difference. I know they do over here in this field. I've been 3.2 miles away from me, so a round trip, not away from me. I'm hoping to do that with the Inspire. It says they'll go. I think it was like 3 point some out away from you. Good night, Baduga. Have a good one, brother. Chris, did you see the Bugs 5? Yeah, Brian shared that. The Bugs 5, that does look good. And that, and I got one of them a share from DZ. It's the Bugs 10H, and I shared the Bugs 3 Pro. Greg Swirly Bird call. Boom! He actually put the name back. Yes. That animal, was it? Animal something, Animal Mothers. I can't even, you lost me on that one. I was like, I know who that is now. Welcome, brother. You shamed me. What? I did an unboxing from Drone Pool, man. He sent me a WL Toys Q303. Awesome. Get to play with a toy grade and see what I can do with this little monster. Kind of look down inside of it. You know, a lot of things that I don't understand either is how all these companies are putting the GPS in them, but they don't shield the GPS. I don't understand that, because you know that causes a big difference. Ooh, large climb. Yeah, she is a big one. That's without the battery, and that's. Well, see how the battery go up in there. Well, that's still not too bad with the battery in it. Earl RC, welcome, brother. How you doing tonight? Crazy. See, I love flying. Those toys, they're just as fun. Yeah, the toy grade quads are. They are. They'll give you a lot of skills. The toy grade ones will. The Magnet Spark and the Q500 4K3 are hello balls. You are, Brian. You're a gangster, bro. Bro, it's coming. Simon, welcome. Looking forward to it. Though you had been in here, I missed you. I missed you earlier, Simon. You snuck in on me. Yeah, hopefully this weather will break, man. I'm tired of one day to give us warm, and then I'll charge up some packs. Like I got some packs charged now for the Wizard, ready to go, and can't fly. Got a couple more somewhere to charged up. I don't even know where I got them. I got everything shoved all over the place. Hey Brian, that swing is fun, man. That thing, I'll put it in I'll fly it like the drone in the house, but then I'll put it in just the one plane mode and fly it all over the house. It's kind of cool. Like you'll go to fly up to something, if you know you're going to hit it, you just pull back on the stick and it'll kind of just hold itself there, and you can just turn it and then, you know. I can't wait to take it out. Neil said it's got 3 modes. Mo, welcome, Mo. Neil said it had 3 modes in plane mode once you got it outside, so I thought that'd be pretty cool. And then, guys, this is being torn down for parts. The Ghost, the Ehang Ghost. This one has a bad motor. Went down on Randy West, broke the frame, well, cracked the frame right there. So we're gonna go ahead and I worked on his V303. See, I'm getting confused with all the 303s. But I was working on that for him, and he just went ahead and gave me that. So I'm gonna go ahead and rip it down and have parts for mine. Not that I'm gonna fly mine that much. I think I'm going to need the parts, but they're good to have them if I do need them. That's the 10 boxes of stuff from Black Friday. You still have all that stuff, Brian? Hi, Chris, my drone. Got mine, Greg. What a mess, Greg. Still ain't got mine. Really, Greg? Wow, I thought everybody was getting them today. Your delivery guy's holding it on you, Greg. He knows you want it. Here's the mug, guys. If you haven't checked this out. And on the back, boom. Which we know a lot of us have trouble doing this. A lot. At one time or another, I think we all have trouble doing this. Because when you see that thing flip out the sky, and you're, oh no, get it back, and you know it's gone. Vortex grabs that thing or whatever ails it, and bye-bye. Gene's Addiction, RC, welcome, brother. You already in here. I'm sorry, I missed a lot of chat when I unboxed, but so let's get into the bag that came. I think I know what this might be, and I'm glad it's finally here. Let's open it up. Usually I don't have to cut twice. So we got a paper. Didn't order no paper. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hudson Motors. Nice. I have one counterclockwise and one clockwise. So now I can go ahead and get the motors done on that thing. Really worried me with the way they grind. Yes, 501S, Brian. Yep. It had a growl to it, like see, like these don't. They turn real smooth or whatnot. Let me grab that. You might be able to hear it through the mic. Hey guys, something else I was working on too. Legs. I just have to do work on this part. Just like take a file it down just a little bit, like on my bench grinder, just run it around. But it's going to be legs for the Hudson. So like where I fly, it's in that field. You know, you kind of don't want to be down in that grass that's growing up. So I'll take these and stick it in the hole right here, and it'll be like this. You know, kind of like, because you guys know the Bugs 2C was mimicked off this. So then it puts legs on it like this. And then I don't have to be down in the grass. It'll get up off the ground just a little bit. And they're lightweight. I mean, there's no weight difference at all there. Works really well. But here's that motor. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Make some room here. Let me get it like right on the mic and try to spin it for you guys. You guys hear that? You hear it dragging. That's the sound that it makes, and I don't like that. No, Garrett Butler, I don't have enough air battery, buddy. I don't have enough air at all, to be honest with you. I got a solo battery if you want one. No, I'm just kidding. It's a stash. Remember they used to sell all that stuff, the cans and stuff like that? Put your stuff in them. Plants time, welcome. Garrett Butler. How you doing? Welcome. Sounds like dirt in the motor. It's not dirt, Mike. If you actually push down on it, it'll quiet itself up. So I believe it's just a bearing in them. They're known to do that, make that noise. But in the air, you can literally hear that thing like scalding it, like kind of like your brakes on your car. Hit that pedal. Not mine, but I'm saying people that ride them brakes. I don't know how they do that. When you push that pedal and something like that, making that noise or feeling that way in that pedal, that's trying to tell you something. So these motors told me something, and the flyaway issues with the Hubsan, I just didn't want to give it no chance of it. So I figured I'd go ahead and replace the motors, and it's a good flyer and really nice camera, so kind of works out. Go ahead and put motors in it. I do have like too much stuff, but love it. Give you a shout out on my unboxing, Chris. Oh, thank you, Simon. I'll check that out, brother. Up air is okay, but I never fly in GPS mode. Yeah, the up air, it's what was it? Scott's got that one. The one he's got and Donnie's got. That's supposed to be the other one. What's he say? Can you make me some Chris for the bugs too? And the Hubsan, please. Yes, Heath, I can make you some. No problem, brother. No problem at all. The Gaming Network, welcome. Bob Elgin, welcome, brother. Guys, Bob is the one that hooked me up with this guy. The Kulima SQ12 told me about this guy. I ran right over and purchased one. I've honestly haven't found a drone yet. It won't go on. Now, if you try to put it on like an H36 or something like that, you might have trouble. But I'm talking like anything pretty much. Like my little Hubsan would carry this. It is really, really, really lightweight and beautiful, beautiful picture. I run a Class 10 card in it. The Gaming Network. Yes, you can have a shout out. Hey guys, everyone go over and show the Gaming Network some love. Put it on Inspire. Yeah. You can, I mean, no problem. Look, this thing's so small you could probably actually, like, wouldn't that be cool? Put it on like the prop so it spins it off. But yeah, that thing is tiny, man. And lightweight, like for the race drone, you could just throw it in that little case I made. Probably fell back here on one of them somewhere. It's kind of like this, but this is a little different one I designed. I kind of use this one for my race, the Runner 250. I can like snap it in there, and it kind of holds it in because this little camera will get thrown from your drone really, really quick. I put my race drone in the ground just to see if it would happen. Oh, Droner, welcome, brother. I'm enjoying the hex. Okay, out my Bugs 3 Mini. I got it. Yeah, dude. That Bugs 3 Mini, Bob, is it real or not? I'm surprised you ain't got one of them yet, Brian. The Bugs 3 Mini. That, man, I'm going to tell you what, that thing is a monster. That thing is a beast drone. I did fly it the other day in Acro, and I will be totally honest with you guys. Don't do it. It seemed like to me when I put it in Acro, now the camera I don't have stable in there, so the camera might have moved around. Because when you fly Acro, Kim, welcome, brother. When you fly Acro, you want to be kind of, if you're not like a professional, which I'm by no means at all, okay? When you see them racers and all run with these, they got these cameras pushed like this. Can you imagine? That camera pushed like that. So you see when the quad's like this, right? You're looking up at the sky. Do you know why they put them like that, though? When them boys are running these quads, they're like this. So you can see he's, you know, that's why they put them like that. I can't run it like that. I am not that good yet. I usually run mine. I kind of like level mine out for now, and I do get a blind moment kind of when I punch it real hard. But all I do is go up higher, and I kind of compensate myself for that. But the Bugs 3 Mini, no, not at all for acro for me. It's too slow. I did do a roll and got it over and, you know, horizoned it again. But when I tried to do a front flip, it's like I pushed the stick. It wouldn't even like flip itself. And then another time I went up and did it, and then it did like a back flip. But it was so slow. By the time it rolled back over, and I went way up. By the time this thing rolled over, the ground was right there. It didn't break, but it did hit the ground. Oh, old Droner got his Bugs 3 Mini. That's awesome. Announce yourself with yourself, Earl. Hi, Heath, brother. How is your back doing? I just got my Bugs 3 Mini. Yeah, brother, you be careful with it, old Droner. That's the first one you fly, man. Kimbo Slice Dan. That was a mean man. Hey, buddy, it's too fragile for me. I crashed the Bugs 20 times and no damage except props. Nah, it's not that fragile, Brian, as everyone's saying it, though. I think what happened with Donnie was he might have tried it. Well, he tried it in that park. I saw where he tried it. I think when Donnie might have had it like this, I've been flying acro. And thank you, E-Drone, for this because he's got me to do this. I was bad on that throttle. I went there, you know what I mean? So imagine when you got your throttle up and this thing's pitched like this, way in the ground, 3 times as fast as it's just gonna feel like that if you let off the throttle. I think Donnie might have been in the throttle when he went like this, and you're going to do it in that Bugs 3 Mini. You're not going to get away from that. It is real slow. Donnie was right on the money with that thing, and it's like it kind of takes forever. It's like it doesn't want to roll itself back around fast enough for some reason, and you can't throttle up in that because throttling up in that, like I say, the pitch, whatever way it's pitched is the way it's going to go. So it's not like it's going to come back around, and you can't snap it in 6G stabilization mode. When you put it down in acro, you got to stand on the button and rip it down. I mean, it's that hard, and it makes like a different beep sound. But you have to bind in acro or bind in 6-axis, so that's what really makes it a little bit of the too on the acro part. 501 bastards. I hear you, Heath. I can't believe they ain't did that yet. Cut that thing loose. Not bad today. Been buzzing, flying. Cool, Kent. Heath. I saw the your Bugs 2 you've been doing. Now that I got my motors from my 501, man, I can finally get that thing out there. What is it? Hello, Kim. But yeah, I want to get now because, like I said, I took it out the other day, and that's what I went around my Magnum with. I took it up a little bit, but you can hear that motor just dragging. And it's 2 of them. It's on the left side of the quad. Mad Mike 420, welcome, brother. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. First time for stopping by. Awesome. I just do drones, man. I'm like a crackhead, but drones. Love the drones. But yeah, guys, that battery for the Solo, I think it's a good thing, but it's something that you got to be careful in doing because if you don't know anything about light bows, and I'm not, like I said, no professional by no means. I just know how to be careful and safe. You don't want to go this 4S right here. 4 cells is what it means. One of these cells are bad, but it would probably still hurt you if you punctured it, and the other 3 are strong and really good. I'll tell you what you honestly do. I believe you can do this. If you can separate these, right? Take out the bad one, drone workshop. Pew, pew, pew. Dude, I just was talking about you, bro. How much couldn't stress on taking this thing apart and being careful. I tore my case to pieces. I actually thrown it away, I think. I manhandled it, Dan. I just took and got the one end open and just ripping it apart. Hey, Chris sent you a private message a little while ago. A few questions. Were you hoping to get email? Yeah, old droner, that ain't no problem. I can drop my email right now for you. There you go, bro. Absolutely not. That is the number one thing. Template. That's why people keep burning alive. Yeah, dude, that's. Oh yeah, you talking about how I was thinking. You know how they do like the you have like the smaller 4S or 3S. They'll take them apart and they'll put the 1 cells on like they're just their toy grade. That thing fly for days. But yeah, this this is like a grenade with a pin rattling in it. It's scary just pulling it apart. It was like no joke. It's kind of like I guess you understand I understand at least what could happen. You ain't running fast enough with it. I promise you that. I just throw it out the window right there, smash it and throw it out the window. Something happens. Stick with that. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I was just glad to get it out without messing up the board or anything. And like I said, I took my time. I didn't stab the screwdriver in real far, just to stick it in, just twist, stick it in, twist. I got like open and it just took like snips and just snipped it down real slow and kept against the body. But you got mailed them out today, Dan. So I think they said Wednesday. You got 2 covers coming and a bottom tray. This bottom tray fits perfect. Let me show you. You remember I told you the first one didn't fit. It was too wide. This one actually fits right in there. Well, the other one did. Now let me get it. You got to line it up right in that tray and kind of like push it down. All right, wait a minute. This one's not fitting in there. The other one fit. I sent you. Same print. What's going on here? Maybe not. The one I sent you locked right down in there, like one end, and then you kind of could slide it forward. I probably have something on the thing. Oh yeah, it's where it's print. It's kind of like if you don't lay it sideways, it prints it like off to the side. I don't think you'll see the black on black. You see the little preparation right there. So I got to clean that up, burr that out a little bit, and then they'll slide in there. But so far, it turned out all right. It looks like a Solo battery. It's the same size as the Solo battery when it's together. Kind of looks the same there, as you can see. Let me move this stuff. My bunny's trying to get by. Come on, Bucky. I made my entire do-it-yourself video yesterday. I'll be uploaded tomorrow. Awesome, Dan. Yeah, I'm gonna get this ready for like if I ever go to that point. So I already have the board, you know, for what you did and everything, and how you did all the balance ports and all that. I'll have it all set up that way. When those crazy priced batteries come out or the batteries are no longer available, I'll still be able to fly. And hopefully whoever has a Solo does the same. You're talking about the groove, Dan, how the factory battery has that slot. It does, if that's what you're talking about. This one kind of just has like a little burr and it's like kind of won't slide in. And the one I sent you, yes, you see it's got the hair hanging up of it. The one I sent you went down in there and slid forward in. Yes, they do. They have that, and on this part fit the Solo now. I think it went very well. The latch is actually on there. If you look, I don't know if you can see that, but you'll see once you get it in your mail and get your hands on it, that latch is actually there. So, and I mean that fits a lot tighter, and you see it's kind of just up a little bit, but that fits a lot tighter than that what was it? That one I did with that ABS. That thing was ugly. Guys, I first tried this in when you do 3D printing, note to self, it's very easy to do. Buy a roll of PLA and you got a roll of ABS. ABS is fine. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just you got to go in and change all your settings. You got to up the temperature, up the bed temperature, and all that. But ABS is good for like something in like a heated situation, like it doesn't get soft as the PLA would soften up on you a little bit, and not being the case in this cover because the battery doesn't get that hot. So that's no problem, and that works perfect for that. But yeah, I did that and ran it. I ran I think it was 3 of those tried it 3 attempts to run that. I almost gave up on it, Dan. I almost did, man. I was like, what the heck? And then I figured it out what it was, and away we went, and now it's printing okay. Yeah, I did actually, Dan. I put the whole battery to BMS back in there and everything, just how it was in the factory, thing, and put the lid on it. It kind of fit almost perfect, to be honest with you, and I actually could slide it in the thing and everything. I think you will be right on the money for what you want to do. I think that's exactly what you're looking for. Catch an old drone. Okay, sorry here. Yeah, RC Crazy. I do 3D printing, brother. It's awesome that being with the droning and print stuff from my brothers and things they're doing, like this project right here. I mean, it's awesome. Dan contacted me, hey bro, can you print that? Sure, let me give it a shot. Love being the honor to be able to do that, to be involved with that. That's awesome. And print the different things. My drone here, like you see my racing drone, I print it. This thing has got tons of stuff on it, print it. But that's what I do for the drones, print little frames, little whoop frames. Get that out of there. Then without the whoop, the little AIO FPV camera mounts for the whoop. It's limitless what you can print, honestly, as long as the print's good. Now you do get a lot of people that put prints out there that ain't worth a damn, and that kind of blows. But Flybar, the Mavic Pro is done. Build for it. I now just have to, where I worked on my car, I kind of took a little bit off of the drone. But everything is in this bag to put it together. The back legs, everything. So all I got to do is clean it up and then rip the bug screw down and get everything inside of it. And I don't see no reason why it shouldn't fly. It should fly. The weight issue isn't that much difference off of the bug's body. That's one thing about PLA. It's really, really, really light. I found the Solo battery brand new for 75 Canadian. Yeah, Kim, that's what we're trying to get away from, them expensive batteries, because Dan, running this setup here, Dan has a setup for like $50 for your battery, a 4S 5400, Dan, I think it was 5200, something like that. Whatever's equivalent to the Solo battery. Does it clip in, Heath? Yes, it will lock in if you really wanted to make it lock, I believe. I knew what you're saying. Yeah, Kim, and another thing you will go through with these batteries, I have witnessed it myself. I have, went through it myself. You will get these packs in, and Dan he's the dude with the Solo. He knows these things in and out. I mean, no doubt. Go to his channel. You could buy this battery new, okay? You're buying it new out of the store off the shelf, but this battery was manufactured, 3 years ago, I think, Dan, roughly. So you're still buying a battery that was, the cells are just sitting there in the store. I've literally purchased these, and they've been swollen like this big. You're not even getting them close to going in the Solo. just return it and get another one and hope to God it works. That's what I did anyway. So Chris, you say to use PLA if the part will get warm or hot. Old droner, if the part kind of gets warm, and I'll kind of explain it to you what I'm saying. Where I print at, you can kind of see this guy kind of is warped a little bit down. So where I print, just the heat from the extruder warped this a little bit. So PLA will warp with heat over time. I've actually known people to leave PLA printed things in their car on a real hot summer day and they got soft. So they will get soft. ABS, on other hand, will not. ABS will take the heat, but it takes more to produce more heat on the bed and more heat on your extruder to produce the prints. But it's nothing not set up. I just didn't want to run through that at this point, so I just went ahead and bought some PLA. But now I have ABS for when I do need to do that. Like if you do a car part or something, you want to do that in ABS. Be nice to get them legs. You're going to get them, Heath. I'm going to get you them legs, brother. Like I said, they fit perfect in the hub, perfect in the bugs too. But for the hubs in, you'll have to file them down a little bit. And then, like I said, just pops in the hole for where the screw is, and it just utilizes that hole. And you don't have to set your quad on the ground if it's like, you know, the grass is damp or wet or whatever. Kind of like I said in the field, that's what I use it for. Found out MJX is coming out with the extra batteries for the Bugs 3 Mini. Hey Bob, check out my channel for that Bugs 3 Mini. That's an easy mod. JST connector, right onto it. Very simple mod. I don't know what their batteries are going to be for. I mean, it may be worth waiting, but I was the kind of guy I don't like to wait, because I know when I bought the WL Toys, the Not Inspire, you guys know what I'm talking about, the Q303. It took forever for the battery. So if you just put a little JST connector, solder it right on there, man, done data. You can use any battery you want then. And then you can still use your factory battery. Just tuck this guy up in here like this, and then put the lid right back on it. And there you have it. Set up FPV and the battery mod and everything, and I still use my factory battery if I need to. Like I said, acro on that guy, not for me. It just doesn't. It's not there. Flying Trucker supported your channel. Just support your channel. We have the Flying Trucker. Flying Trucker, welcome, brother. Sorry I missed you. I was up top there reading some chat. What's the idea has been perfect. Yeah, Dan, I can't wait till you get it done. That flight the other day, brother, was epic. That shows right there. I mean, you're on to something. It flown. You had battery telemetry, and I'm sure if you'd have kept going, it would have come to a point to where LBV'd on you and let you know that. Mods and Hobbs, Sterling, welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Bob, that thing's easy to do. The mod is very easy to do. You'll see it's two, I think it's 5 pins. They have 2 positives and 2 negatives in there. Check out my video. I go over it. If not, you know, hit me up and I'll go through it further for you. Fortunately, we will only be able to use 5,200 cells. Cool. Well, you're only talking, what, 5,400, I think, was the stock one. So, yeah. So, yep, I've got it right here in front of me. No, 5,200, actually. So, yeah, that's still the same, right then? 52, 52. You're selling a brand new Solo for 360 Canadian. That would be about 77 US dollars. And they're selling it, Kim. That's probably not a buy it now. It's probably like a bid, though. $77 a Solo. It's not going to stay there long. That thing will go quick. They are well worth to me. That's a Solo. Yeah, see, RC Hunter's already like. Is a website. if we're using the original BMS, you will only be able to use the 5200 if you go with the Brownie board, plug and play. Set up your support, but you still won't have the telemetry. Yeah, that Brownie board, I'm with you on that, Dan, because I think the telemetry is there. I mean, to me, it's something you don't need it, but you got that thing way out away from you. I mean, you're not going to hear that low, buzzer beeping. I mean, I know they're loud. Don't get me wrong. I got like two, I got three, another one right here somewhere on the race drone. And when that thing start beeping, they're loud, but I don't think you'll hear it way, way out away from you. So I understand where you're at with that, but I'm okay with it. I think you're doing a superb job. RC Hunter, what website was used to print the canopy for Dan? Oh, okay. You guys want the website that I use right here? Now let me tell you guys, I want to make this loud and clear that when I print something, a lot of people will say, "Hey, you ought to patent that and all that." I go to Thingiverse.com. When I print something and it works, I do go give the person, hey, a pat on the back and whatnot, and I will get over there for that solo battery cover just for that. But a lot of times you go there and go to leave them, you're welcome, old droner, and you go to leave them a shout out. The channel, they're not even there no more. It's just something they moved through, they created, and they walked on. It's something that you can do. Nameless Droner, welcome, brother. It's something that you can just go in there, create something, and just if you need something, go in there, create it, boom, boom, bam, gone. You don't even care about it no more. You have to create an account to do it. That's what a lot of that is. That's why you will get into a lot of stuff into that. But I've only ran into like quite a few things, maybe 3 to 4 things I couldn't print. Dan knows one was the freaking Back to the Future car, the DeLorean. You can't do it. That thing, they got the shell on there and everything. When you roll it, get it all sliced up into position, it's like it's a ghost on your it's just not there. It's like, what? Wait a minute. It was just there. Where'd it go? It disappears. A Reaper statue for a game that my son's friend plays, Nipple Boy. He I tried to print him one. It won't work. It's still something with but it's called a troll thing. I call it a troll, but it's really not. It's just someone that moved through, tried to create something, couldn't figure it out, probably moved on to like CAD program and just gave up on Thingiverse. But Thingiverse is a good site. If you're into 3D printing, you go in there and find pretty much anything you need at this point, and it gets better and better, and people add stuff more and more and more. Mbeck is a subscriber of mine. He actually does create stuff on Thingiverse. I'm going to try to get out tomorrow afternoon and get some more videos. Awesome. Yeah, make them videos. Good share feedback on the road. So do you like fly when you like drive like over the road and stuff, and then like fly like the different areas when you're like setting up being unloaded or just set up? That's cool. I see a lot of people do that. Thanks for checking out my video. Share your 3D print video on solar. Actually, I think I did get some views on that. Dan, was it the second part? Wayne Skypers, welcome, brother. I took a close up pic of F210. You wouldn't know why. Has your printer been big enough to print everything you or have to ever wish to print? Old Droner, no. The only thing I ran into that I really want to print, this guy here, it's just a frame, okay? So I could take off, these screws here, these two, and then, same on each side, and where are they at in the back? Where are they at in the back? These two back here, or 4 back here, 2 on each side. And then this is a flat frame, all right? It's a flat circuit board, and you can fly this. They have what they call, I'm going to mess this up, so you guys, I call it a Sri Lankan frame, but I think I'm off on the name. and I can't print it. So this, from this point to this JST connector, is just about that much too short of my bed. Man, if I'd had this thing in a mean case, you know, built in, and this thing would be a great flyer then. But that's the only thing I've ran into that I have not been able to print so far. Everything else as far as the bed size, it's been no problem. And a lot of times you can take, if it's not like a say a frame like that, I don't want to do that, but I can slice the program or slice the print and then print it in two. So in other words, I cut it right in half, print one half, print the other, but you don't want to do that on a frame just for that reason. I could probably get away with it on that frame just the way it is, but I don't want to get too much into that on a frame. I'd rather just print it. I got some people that could print just one shot for me. So I have to get that done one of these days. It looks like it's got about 1,000,000 miles on it. Yeah, no, I tried to fly today, but it's too windy and the birds are crazy. Yeah, Wayne, it's been windy and ugly here too, brother. Drone Life, I want a printer. Yeah, man, they're fun. Check it out. Here's what I have right here. This printer sells for roughly, I paid $158. You can catch it all the way down to $130, and you do have to put it together. All right, Brian, take it easy, brother. If I don't see you no more this week, I'll see you on the show Friday. Take it easy, brother. But yeah, and you can catch that printer all the way down like $130 on like gearbest.com. Crystal, I'll be back. All right, Dan. See you when you get back, bro. But yeah, it's a good printer for what it is. You have to put it all together now. It's all in pieces, but let me tell you what, don't let that intimidate you, because once you get it together, it is a monster. It is a beautiful thing. Like I said, propellers, I really don't print. People have done them. I mean, I've seen people take the pin and actually just go right around their Phantom propellers, a guy, and he actually puts it on and flies it. Now, whether that's a smoke and mirror trick, I don't think it was, though. I think he honestly looked legit to me. But I don't print them because you have to, the way the props have their angles, you have to put supports underneath them. When you add supports, I wish I had something here that had support still on it. And I'll show you guys. It's incredibly hard. This is a thing I printed for David Smith. For the Phantom 3 guys out there, this is like the Phantom 4, but for the gimbal holder for the Phantom 3. And you can kind of see, I mean, it's tough. So imagine, okay, this printed like this, right? So you see how it's down low here and down low here. So all in here, right, had to have a support so it come across even, and this just didn't sag down, you know? So imagine you have to go across and clean all that up. That's why I said the printing is not, it's easy. My camera's messing up. It's easy, but it's work involved. It's not something that you just do. Like for instance, on the Solo battery, Dan's I cleaned up, but I think I cleaned the second one up. I hope I did. If not, she'll see it here. But this right here, it just, yeah, I think I cleaned it up. And you see, it just has the where it goes around, kind of like a support. But you can see that's stringy, and I still can't pull it off with my fingers. So what I do is I cut it with snips. Somewhere around. Yeah. I don't know, right here. But I'm always losing stuff. I cut it with these little side cutters. You just go in and just kind of just cut it around and just pull it around, and it'll just cut it right off. But it's work involved with cleaning up all the prints. Any prints you see, I normally have to do not as much work, but enough to get it to look good and stuff. And that's what the actual Mavic Pro that I did. It just needs cleaned up. I got all the supports off of it, and it's just now cleaning up, not sanding it down, because I'm gonna do a different technique. Instead of sanding something and make it smooth, you can take another route and get filler and fill it in, and then just knock it down smooth, shoot it to gray. It'll look just like the Mavic Pro. There he is, Deaf Drone Pilot Scott. I was wondering where you at. Where's he? Okay, here he is. I missed you. You jumped in there a little bit up. What you doing, brother? All right, guys. For ones that have not been in here, this was a gift from Dan Drone Pool. Yeah, the gimbal is just the little balls that hold that on. The little gimbals. They fell off in packing or shipping rather. So, but yeah, he sent it to me. It's got issues like me. Kind of acts funny. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get that up and running. Do a video. Fix it all up, get it flying. And we're already going to name it. I'm going to name it DP for Drone Pool. I'm having fun with it, Dan. Like I said, the Q303, from what I've been told, is one of the better flying toy grade quads. When I say toys, that means brushed motors. That's not so much a toy grade trans. That's kind of like a really nice transmitter. But kind of like that, if you guys understand what I mean, the toy grade quads. Like, I love them. I fly them all the time. Like, for instance, I call this a toy. You guys check out my video if you didn't. I did put the camera on it. It is just sitting on there because I have 3 of them coming. I gotta be honest, I kind of feel embarrassed, but it happens. I mean, I'm not the only one that's done this. I was soldering this to my Whoop the other day without my eyeballs. And I can see, like, I can read the chat and everything, but being up on something soldering like this, it's hard. So I literally touched the positive and negative, and when I plugged the drone in, the motors lit up, but it didn't burn the drone up, it burnt the camera. I don't know, I guess I'd rather have, I guess burning the camera is better than burning the drone. So it smells smoky. So yeah, I just put that on there just to show the guys that wanted me to FPV this, but I will be doing it with a camera. I don't know, I might dedicate a camera to this. I'm not sure. I got 3 of these guys. Well, I got 2. I bought 3, but I got two that are mine. One's already gave away to someone. So yeah, well, someone, you guys know Captain Cook. Hook Captain Cook up with an FPV flyer. He's got that Wi-Fi one, but give him a little bit of more fun. 5.8. I'm gonna go make a couple of bacon sandwiches. Be right back. Make me one, Bob. Don't come back without sharing, brother. XK Falcon is my favorite toy grade drone. XK Falcon, I'll check that out, Bob. Is that the Falcon? Is that the one that kind of looks like the 251 but toy grade? Kind of, with the arms, the way I'm saying, that little canopy in the middle. Let's see. Catch up on chat here. I give my left arm. Nameless droner. You want your arm, man. You don't want to give your left arm up for quads. That's not worth it. Because you can't fly then. At least a leg or something. Because actually, not being funny or nothing, but you guys don't know Kim that's in here. Dude, only has 1 leg and flies drones. Awesome to me. Okay. Giveaway album. Yeah, Nameless Droner. I kind of don't sell anything. That's kind of just how I am. Kind of like, I just get in the mood to like give stuff away. I just don't. I don't know. Selling it just ain't me. And I'm kind of like an acro Whoop. I'm kind of like not even. Honestly, don't have one myself yet. I got the Eachine E11. That can be flashed for acro. But yeah. I mean, hang around this channel. The Drone Network, Friday nights at 7. Everybody, man, they'll sell drones. People come in with stuff that they just want to get rid of it. They'll just come in and put it out there. So if you hang around, you might grab a good deal. Chris Riley's always jumping in there selling something, but he ain't gonna sell no little acro Whoop because he's into them bad boys. Yes, guys, and Crystal Justice dropped the link for if you want to buy any of them. merchandise for us. You got the Drone Network shirts. You guys know what it says here, the Drone Network, and then the backside. And then we got MD95 TSI shirts on there. This is not the one back here at all. It's actually, I thrown that across the chair this morning. I know it's probably no one's going to believe me, and I actually set that up, but I did not. You guys know how honest I am. I'm always honest. I try to be honest as can be. Dan, when I talked to him, he said, man, you already know what's in that box. I said, no, I don't, bro. I literally wait to open it. But, yeah, thank you for dropping that link there, honey. Your dinner is on the way. But that bacon sandwich sounds good. You see, Bob, you're gonna have Crystal getting stuff for BLTs now, and I know we're having that for dinner probably within the next couple of days. Thanks, Bob. I'm kidding, bro. Love you. You know that. Great God, hey, dude, Nameless Droner, you remember me when you become that pro. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're all here. We're all one big family. Anybody makes it, you know what I mean? Still remember us. I will always remember you guys. I could go 1 million subscribers out here flipping acro like Charpoo, dude. If you guys don't know who Charpoo is from Rotor Riot, yeah. That's my dude, man. Love that. Watch his videos for hours. Just the flipping. That's what I love, the freestyle part. Have bacon and potato soup. There you go, Wayne. You're past me. I'm past you. I can barely flip a burger. He's like, I can barely flip a burger. And it'll all come to you, bro. Believe me. The acro thing is not as bad as what people put it out to be. You have to have goggles and a decent drone. You're good. And transmitter, of course. But other than that, it's pretty cut and dry. I mean, it's pretty fun. But hopefully, guys, the weather is hopefully getting on our sides here, and we'll be able to go out and fly and have fun. Because you guys know how I am, video after video after video, and I hate to really tell you guys this, but you remember, I used to only have this guy, so I have to do a video and do a video. Well, now I got that guy along with 2 of these guys. So. And these are the Force One cameras. I'm going to tell you, a lot of people bash them around, but they're decent cameras if you record in a Class 10 card. That's what I do with them, and they seem to work right well. So I'm going to have different angles and stuff like that for when I fly. And then I got the Bob Elgin special here, the SQ-12. I really like this, Bob. I really appreciate this. I can't, man, stress Bob Elgin, guy, if you don't know. Because I'm going to tell you what. Let me stress it to you. $300. I think I paid, we'll say $15 just to be safe. Under 20. 300, under 20. So, yeah, if I lose this, I'm cool. Well, not cool. I'm upset because I lost footage would be the main thing. Everybody knows when we lose camera, just give us the card, you keep the camera. But yeah, that's the whole idea behind it. You know, if it gets thrown off the quad, no problem. Buy another. This guy, I'm gonna come home and cry like a little kid that just broke his favorite little toy, like Greg when he wrecks the solos. Man, thank you, Greg, for putting that name back, brother. That means a lot to me. I asked you to do that, and you did it. I don't know if you did it for that reason, but I asked you. He had animal mothers, something rather another. Greg Swirlybird. That name, it's just Greg Swirlybird. That's just, yeah, yes, I did. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, then. If I ever get out of line, you let me know. On my way home with dinner. Yeah. Now I wanted to do live too because I haven't been doing no live, and I do the show, but my channel, it's not that I montage anyway, but why not get the credentials there if I want to do it? Full Metal Jacket reference. Oh man, was it? Damn. I thought it was pretty nice. not saying, man, Greg, what did you do? I was probably thinking as I typed, but then, no, I'll tell you what messes me up. What always caught me was your picture. Your picture always stays the same. When I see that picture, if I'm riding down the road, no joke, and I look over and somebody's got that same dog in their yard, I think of you right at the gate, Brett, because you know that picture. And quads, or no, mods and Hobbs. Sterling's got me thrown for a flip because his name was the Cockpit View 777, aka the Lone Ranger. Yes, it's a tongue twister and it's long, but that was what I recognized him with. Like, who is this? I'm like, nope, never mind. As soon as I see the thumbnail, I'm on it. That's Benny. Yeah, Benny, exactly. So I remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember Benny's name. Force one camera cutting off, so I guess it's charged. I tried to do different angles today with showing how I clean my race drone up and all that, but one camera was charged and the other camera was dead. But yeah, they're not bad. And you figure they're cheap sport cameras. If you lose one, you're not out much. The regular 32 gig card wasn't processing video good enough, so get a better card. Kim, 32 gigs, I think it should handle it. I run a 16 gigabyte class 10 card and it works perfect. You might find 32 gigabytes. I'm most sure they said it was fine, but you might want to back down a little bit on the gigabytes. Some of the cameras just can't handle it. I don't understand that neither. Why they can't handle I guess it's too much from the read or something. 8 class 10. We'll try. Yeah, try that one, Kim. Exactly. You'll find out. Because honestly, well, until I got these, thanks Miss Crystal, she went out and bought me 2 brand new cards because I'm constantly doing that, ripping it out of my Phantom, putting it in this. Actually, to be honest with you, this one in here right now is from my Phantom. Again, 16 gig, class 10. I run these cards and everything. You can get them at Walmart. Actually, 2 of them for $18, I think it is. The Simple Life, welcome. Thank you for joining in. How are you doing tonight? I messed on Bob Elgin. No, Bob. The Tello, I was at Walmart and I come close. I had my arms out like this, looking at it, but then I don't know. I've heard good and bad about it. Dan Drone Worship did a good review on it. He likes it. So far, everyone I've seen, the camera is trash on it. So I'm kind of wondering, I might just get like a Mambo. I think I'd be happy with a Mambo if that adapts any kind of camera to it. I don't know. Before you buy one, see if that's one you can try. Yeah, there you go, Kim Steele Rogers. No, he said he's got one in his Phantom. He'll try. That's all it will do. It's 32. Oh yeah, 32 gig. That's why I kind of thought they said 32 gig. It would hold up to it, but I guess it might not. Like I said, I got 16 in it. I did have in my GoPro. I hold heavy on this boy. This is a 64 gigabyte class 10 on my GoPro. Man, this thing will hold some videos too, and I'm literally that kind of guy. I literally put videos, and then I'm out filming something epic. Got to catch that card full. Then I feel like the fool because I'm like, why didn't I just delete the footage? DJI was $40 for 8 gig. Man, don't buy no DJI card, bro. Ain't no way I'd spend that money on that. PNY cards, they work fine for me. And, you know, after a while on SD cards, from when I don't know if you plug into the camera and get the footage off, if that kind of slows what happens. But after a while, you take it out and put it in the computer, out. It kind of will burn itself out. I have probably like 3 or 4 64 gigabyte ones that just don't work. They just crapped out on me. Hey, Yeah, I'm trying not to look at anything that will happen if I do it. Yep, that's what they do. Like I said, we get them from there. Like I said, 18. I think it's like $18 some change for 2 of them. So you can't beat that. 16 gigs, 32 altogether. If you're, you got one camera, you just switch them in and out. And we bought NetPack a couple of times because I got another one around here somewhere that I should have another 16 gig. I should have 4 of them at this point. And I probably do up my homemade camera or something. Because I used to, if you guys remember my Go Ho camera that I made. Remember I took that drone apart and had it on the back. Gotta do what you gotta do to capture that footage. Scott, I have a 32 gig C10 force camera. See, and Scott's got a 32 gig. Kim, it just might be your card, brother. I thought it was supported 32 gig. I was pretty sure. Now, one thing I did notice with these, and that's why I'm glad that one came with my drone and they gave Miss Crystal one. Because to do footage with these guys, look at that. No, here you go. Catch it all the way around and put one right here. But no. I found that these, if I capture footage with this and try to merge it with the GoPro, my power director does not like that. I don't understand that. That's the only problem I ran into with the power director so far. GoPro Studios, you would never edit nothing like this on GoPro Studios because it's just a hater. It doesn't like it at all. And these cameras here, another thing, let me show you. These are identical size to the GoPro. All but the thickness. Thicker this way. They are identical as far as size and roundness. So I was wondering, you could probably, well, you can't put it in the solo because it doesn't have the groove, but you can put it in multiple other things, and the weight difference is, man, the GoPro is way heavier than this guy. And it kind of has the same kind of battery setup. So I think they're all out and out fair cameras. I don't think it's something that you're going to go to Hollywood with, but editing works miracles. Get it on there and then add some light into it, add some color to it, if it needs it. Wakey, welcome, brother. Homie Paul. I got to get by Homie Paul's channel. I've been going by everybody's channel where I've been off with my car and doing things. I went out there today, man, to rip the 3rd brake light out of that thing. Let me tell you something. I found myself cussing, and it's kind of like you getting mad at something that you can't do nothing about. You just cuss and do Greg's thing and just walk off. No, my window, it was cold out today too, right? And you got to take the spoiler off. If you guys know the Magnum, they kind of flush in with the glass, right? So you got to get that off, get the 3rd brake light out, and then mine's working. Obviously, something's wrong with the wire, so I'm going to wire it from the brake light, just run the wire up to it and solder it all together and stuff. What? But yeah, I've been working on that today, but I'm getting back on the channels here and checking out some things. Because I know don't miss Heath stuff. He will call. No, I'm glad you like that, Heath, brother. That's the way to be. Let people know when they're missing out. Morning, homie. Good night, homie. He said, morning, homie. Good night, homie. I like SanDisk, but that's just me. Yeah, SanDisk fly bar. That's actually what I had that actually locked up on me. Got that joker up here somewhere. That's a big one too. Actually, well, I say big. Well, 32 gigabytes is big, but I got a 32 that's junked out on me, and I don't know, somewhere there's a 64 gigabyte one. And sometimes they say you can go into the computer and format it, but not the easy format. Takes a little bit longer. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I tried it, I haven't seen it to work on me so far. Force camera at the same time. Light down camera battery. Light down on there. That's another name, another different camera out, Scott, I guess. I'm going to push my solo 3 miles after the upgrade. Oh wow, brother, what are you doing to it, Sterling? Because I was wondering about that, Sterling. Because what I have problem with mine is if I go out with my solo, as long as I'm like this, camera pointed out, it's fine. I can go way, way out there. When I get out there and turn, then I start to have a problem. Now, is that because of the antennas are in the legs, right? So we got the one here and the one here, right? Is that the problem, you think, because the antennas are pointed straight down? So when I turn, I mean, it should still pick it up, but every time I do it, it literally like breaks up the footage, and then I'll lose. Depends on how far I'm at. I'll literally lose transmission with the transmitter. So Mr. Solo Whisper, Greg, what's that? What's causing that, bro? What can I do to stop that? I got the alpha antennas. I keep them paddled down, aimed out. I kind of keep the solo within, this part. I kind of keep the transmitter pointed at it all times. Yeah, she's coming, homie Paul. She had to go out and grab some dinner and run to Wally World. Yes, that is your problem. The problem is the antennas pointed down in the legs, Greg. Is that what we're... I got a 2.6 mile solar flight on my channel. I got a 3.2 mile round trip solo flight. Never. Yes. Okay. So Greg, you have to tell me, brother, what I gotta do with them? Stick them straight up. My unique. Actually, I'll show you. It's right here. I'll knock that mug off there. Bring it. If you see on the unique, the ones pointing out the front. Now these were inside the bird, identical to where they're on here. Okay. One's going this way, and you see the other one back over here, going this way. Now, is that a plus or what? Because I've never had a problem with that bird breaking transmission with the transmitter, just the FPV. It's one way, 2.6 miles. Wow, bro. How'd you get your battery to last that long? That is out there. Great. I kind of figured them antennas pointing straight down them legs, though. And when I turned, I was like, that's got to be I mean, it's... I've seen a solar mod with clover leaves mounted to the side of the solar. Gotcha, that'll be cool. What do you got on yours, Greg? Are yours just like the legs? You got just the stock antennas? Because we know you're all about that speed. If you guys don't know, go check out Greg's Whirlybird. He runs that solo, man. 73 mile an hour is his top speed on it. Seen one of those Q500 at Best Buy. Yeah, Scott, mine is going to be fixed. I have one that's being sent to me. It's a wrecked bird. So hopefully the circuit board inside's fine. I think my board just has a cold or something, which electronics get that way at times. I just received my Bugs 3 Mini. Yes, old droner, definitely do an unboxing. Bugs 3 Mini. He's going to miss that bird. He's going to buy another one. I know he is. He probably already got one coming to him. Going to wait till April 1st. Yeah, caps. 8 there also. Nice. Yeah, Best Buy here has the same thing. They have the Q500, Typhoon H. They don't have the Inspire. Does yours have the Inspire, Scott? Mine doesn't have the Inspire. Thought that was kind of weird. They had the 4 Spark, the Mavic Pro. They had the Wingsland. They used to have the Autel, but I didn't see that one there neither. No Inspire. Yeah, that's what I don't. They're not carrying it no more, I guess. I've been playing around with Solex missions lately. Cool. Hey. You missed it. The Q303. from Drone Pool. Watch it. The camera is only hanging on my one gimbal. It come off in the thing. You can pop them wherever you want. It just popped off through the shipping. Which they had that box. If you guys don't know this package, when Dan said he sent the package and it was lost, you kind of think, well, it might just been like a smaller package, you know. So they, you know, that's acceptable, I guess. They'll find it. This thing was a box. You guys seen how big that was? How do you lose something that big? I just don't understand. I don't. So, but I'm glad it found its way and made it here. That's awesome. Mr. Drone Pool is an awesome guy. Go check him out. Slap that love button. And they watch what you say nowadays on these things. It's crazy. What happened to it being in America? I have to go. Talk to you later. Later, Mike. Have a good one, brother. Tell Madison we said hi. Get back on that Madison Vlogs. Yeah, my Best Buy don't have Autel, old droner. They used to. I think it varies in different areas. I tell you what, Brian, True Drone Reviews, his Best Buy has some drones now. They have just about everyone out there, I think. Got 2 miles on my Mavic. I lose all bars. Yeah, Nameless Droner, I get stubborn when I see that minuscule signal on the transmitter and I just push it even harder. Like, okay. And I do this, you know. Can you hear me now? I do that, you know, kind of get the angle. That solo doesn't matter. I don't care what I do. As soon as I go out and turn, ball game. But let me go straight out and keep the orientation pointed away from me. I've drove that thing. If you get in a car and drive, it would take roughly, was it from here? We mapped it out. I can't remember what the exact miles was in a car, but you got to think the solo is flying straight across as the crow flies. So I think it was like 3.2 miles roughly on that.
Did you bring your little box?
I would love to get what Sterling's doing. Killing it, man. With that kind of range. Hey, Sterling, we got to get together so we can do my Phantom, man. That Phantom 2. I'd love to do that. Love to pay you to get you to do that. How you kind of did your Phantom 3. How you put all that stuff on the legs and stuff, man. What do you think? Roughly a ballpark figure. What do you think it would cost to do that? And your time, of course. I know it's simple to do, but I'd still rather have it done by you. And you throw that name right across the top there. Sign it, you know what I mean?
Hey guys.
Hey guys, Crystal. And she's got the White Drone Network shirt.
Yeah, came in today. Been showing it off all over the place.
So. Dinner looks better than my bacon sandwich. I'll trade you for that bacon sandwich, Bob.
A homemade bacon sandwich compared to McDonald's? Bob,
and thank you for jumping in here, Bob, too, because I know your schedule is real tight, bro. I know a lot of you have tight schedules, but Bob is really, really tight. That collaboration video you and Dano. Yo, when y'all said, okay, shoot.
You know, it still never gave me a notification you were live.
That was funny. The notification they've been working on my channel. I don't know what it is. I'll put the videos out there, and it's just like I don't montage. But I'll tell you what, really, I didn't care about numbers before, and then I honestly, like, they started bothering me, I guess, a little bit. I don't montage, but what I worry about was when all that YouTube stuff was going down, they're going to kill the smaller channels to actually have 1,000 subs and the watch time, because the show must go on. I mean, we have to have, you know what I mean? Someone's got to have the channel to be able to do this. And Captain's getting up there. He's got the watch time, no doubt. So it's like one's got the watch time, one's got subs. But it's all good. They didn't do it. So we will keep on moving. We are going on show 9 this week. That's awesome. Coming up on 10 shows.
Oops. I'm having echo. Hang on.
My wife is my spot. On the stick. She's working with me when I lose sight. Oh, wow. Nameless Droner. That's awesome, brother. For her to have her eyes and be that good and tell you, hey, it went down over there, that's good, because you know the further things out, looks like it's not what it appears to be. That's really cool, man. Martin Hobbs. Hello, Crystal. Oh, cool, Bob. Saying your wife does the same thing. Awesome. Crystal, on the other hand, now if that thing goes down that field, I go, where it goes? She goes, what? I'm like, the drone. I thought you were looking at it. She's like, I saw it over here.
Rusty's got the eyes for that.
My son, yes. You could take a drone and just take it off my deck and just fling it out in that field, right? Don't challenge my son to find that drone. He will come back with that drone within the half hour, I bet you. He's got a nose for them things. I've literally lost, all right, my Bugs 3. Everything aboard on it. GoPro Hero 3 was on it. I took it up, right? And I was just feeling bad that week, and I shouldn't did it. I could fly my behind off. I yawed it around 180 to me, took it up like this, took it way up there, not above the 400 feet. But for a Bugs 3, I'm talking probably roughly around 200 feet. That's high for a Bugs 3. It looked like it was still above me, but it was moving and moving and moving and moving. And by the time it peaked and got low signal on me, it was too late. It just dropped. And when I saw it drop, my eyes saw it drop on top of some trees and in the woods. And I swear to God, it hit the woods. It has not. It was sitting right on the ditch, right outside the woods. Man, was I a lucky camper. My son walked over there. I had the transmitter in my hand, and it was doing that beeping thing, so I couldn't hear the bugs. I literally saw myself walk past the camera like 3 times. And if I didn't have that transmitter in my hand beeping, I would have heard the bugs. The Bugs 3 will emit a beep after it's laid on the ground for a while and not moving. It will start putting out emit like a sound, and my GoPro was on it. Man, that was luck, because you can find the GoPro, but you got to have the Wi-Fi turned on. If you have the Wi-Fi turned on and put that on a drone, I can promise you the drone's probably going to go down somewhere within flight. You might get lucky and it might not, but I will not challenge that because I've seen it happen too many times. My family don't even want to go when I go fly. Yeah, that's me, Wayne. I'm like, come on, guys, let's go fly. Like, nah.
Turner said his problem is his wife is not going to be happy simply to be a spotter. She wants her own drone.
Well, then Dan,
get
you get her own drone, brother.
Yep.
Get her something. Now, a lot of people say don't start with altitude hold, but I'm just sorry if you're starting off late in the game, and just get whatever you like and whatever piques your interest. She ain't gonna be able to keep up. Hey, Dan, no disrespect to your wife, brother, but you're asking a lot from Mama to keep up with the Bugs 3 Mini. So you're like, it went over that way, and that's about as much as you're gonna see it, because this thing will it will move. I'm back. Hi, Crystal. Welcome back,
hey, Mo.
I'm trying that. Crystal does it.
Believe me, Wayne, I understand. Yeah. I have gone from the extreme of I can't stand a drone to if you can't beat them, join them. It took a long time for me to get
You're right about that old drone.
It really, really did. But don't give up.
She might be better than you. You never know. You know, it upsets a lot of people because a lot of people, wherever you go fly, everyone knows this. You guys know this. You've had people walk up on you, hey, guy, well, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool. You know, teach them. Get them into it. That's what I do. I mean, would you see me give away stuff on my channel and help people out? Imagine how I'm around me. You know what I'm saying? And that's one reason why these cards were made, because I got a bird, 300 feet in the air. I don't want to kind of, I'll talk to you, but let me get what I'm going to get, the footage, and then I'll talk to you if you got the time. That's what this helps a lot out. So they'll kind of take the card and then get with me after the fact. But you'll be surprised on the people that you walk up to and go, say this is my transmitter I fly my race drone with, and you tell the guy here, yeah, and you explain to him, yeah, this is, going to take you up and down. This is going to, this way, and this is going. That you'd be surprised on a race drone. Give a kid your goggles or whatever, he'd take that thing. He's an acro just charping it, and you're like, damn kid, have you ever flown a drone before? He's like, no. That's because he doesn't have no bad habits, they call it. So what that means is he's never flown before. He doesn't know nothing. He hasn't touched a transmitter before. It's all new to him, and some people can just pick it up and walk away with it. And it's crazy when they do that. It's awesome too. You get to actually witness that they've never flown before, and they pick this race drone up, just up there flipping it, acro and stuff. Very few far between you find that, but you do find that. I'm sorry, my stuff is too expensive. I want hand sticks, but I was glad.
I understand that, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
And like I said, I fly a little, and I don't want to even attempt to touch his more expensive drones.
It's like that.
I'm terrified I'm going to screw something up.
I won't just give my sticks to any kid neither. I mean, I have to kind of feel, you know, that bond that this kid's not just going to go, oh, wow, real. No. But I kind of explain it to him, you know, kind of, and I've done it a couple times. You know, pick that thing up, not the race bird, you know, just a regular one. I'm just saying, you know, the race quad as far as the acro. My son, look what he does. I mean, he walks right over, picks the acro bird up in the air, doing all of his craziness. He's never flown an acro bird till that day you guys saw him fly that, and he literally took off with it like tying his shoes. It happens. Crystal could probably do it. Her coordination gets her in trouble. She gets scared. She kind of wants to panic right out the gate. I used to do that. I used to panic. Oh, God, like homie Paul. Tree! No. I love you, homie. Don't panic.
And there it was.
Y'all it. Y'all it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I can't get y'all
panic,
down
y'all.
yet, so.
Panic, y'all. Panic, y'all. Panic, y'all. Just remember that. That's honestly what I do. Like, when even my race quad, I'm coming over to the trees, you know, woo, I pull myself over to those trees. I don't panic, you know what I mean? Most people panic and throttle up in it. I'll kind of like panic and yaw out of it. So, you know, woo, and yaw the bird away, because then when you panic and push forward, you're yawing the bird away and it's going away. You know what I mean? Not everybody has that kind of thinking. I think fast on the fly.
All the step kids, acro drones. They're all in the trees. Still this day.
Well, let's see. How old are you kids? No, I'm not. I don't mean nothing harm by that. Acro can be tough, man. And then you got some of these, you know, kind of how we started the regulator thing, because, and that's over with now. You know, we're not bashing no quads
21,
or nothing
19,
like that.
and 18. They're not young.
21, 19, and 18. Well, yeah. 3 and 8. I feel your struggle, brother.
In the tree. Hey, somebody else has put his in trees. Just saying.
Yes, drones love trees, and trees love drones. If you have not acquainted your drone with the tree, please do.
Just take it over. Mr. Tree, this is Mr. Whatever you call your drone. Please don't eat it.
Yeah, and see what I'm saying? How Paul's saying. It drug it into the tree, right? I used to panic. I don't do it no more. I yaw it. And 9 times out of 10, it gets me every time. And look,
I can't yaw.
And look at some of the yeah. See, that's why I try to tell Crystal, yaw. It's scary. Now, don't get me wrong. It's scary.
I get confused with y'all. So
when I first did it, I did it. But I'm the type of guy that give me like the Hennessy Venom car. You know what I mean? It's got that switch in there to stick the key in and turn that 1,000 horsepower on, or 1,400 horsepower, whatever it is. Or you can just drive it like grandma. Don't let me drive it if you're not going to give me the key to open that bad boy up, because that's just how I am. That's how I roll. You know what I mean? So when I started flying, right, I'm like, what is the yaw? Like, I don't get that. Why would they just not make it where you can go forward, come back, go right, go left? That would be boring, man.
I'd have been bending that coat hook. Believe me, $60 is $60. I'm going in that tree.
Let's turn it all around. I love the yaw. Once I figured the yaw out, that was the best part of, I think, flying, honestly. When you take that thing out, rip it way out away from you, and yaw it around 180 and bring it way back. So you're kind of, a lot of times you still, well, I used to get confused around the trees and all, but I kind of don't no more.
You're running over your dinner.
That'd be okay. Let's start each one, I guess. McDays.
I don't like trees either, Scott. Trees don't like me.
That's why when I start really getting into the acro, I want to go kind of near the trees, but not these ones, because they're 118, 120 feet. That's too far for me to climb, and I can't walk up and
Roger said, take that tree down. I agree. I'd love to take the trees down. Right
yeah, you know how I feel when I get my drone stuck in a tree. My luck though, the tree would fall on the drone. Yeah, don't recommend F100 for beginners. You're right on the money. Woo! I told Michael McReynolds, man, I couldn't stress to Michael on the phone when he called and told me about what Drone Pool had done for him. Awesome. I told him, I said, brother, I'm gonna tell you right now, and you guys know the track record me and Michael had. I still feel, about the guy. That's how I am, kind of guy I am. I told him, I said, Michael, I'll tell you right now, bro, you need to listen. Do you hear me? He's like, yeah, I hear you. I said, that thing is a different beast to what you're used to playing with. You'll throttle that thing up. Man, a little bit of your throttle is your full throttle on your Simons, you know what I mean? And you're not beating the Simons up, but you guys know the difference from brushless motor to a brushed. Big difference. The ghost bites. Does it, Scott?
Scott knows.
Because you know why? The Bugs 3 did it. Sorry, guys, eating surprised. The Drocon did it. The Force one does it. If you notice, they all got that drift backwards. I don't know if that's the battery pack closer to the back that's what causes that, but you can balance your props and trim it out. It doesn't matter. It still is going to drag it backwards. I have multiples here, and I tried it. Just like they say, oh, I took my Ghost drone and bounced my transmitter up to my Bugs. No, you didn't. The only way you did that is if it was the same version, and I still have not found it to work for me. I can bind my Bugs 3 transmitter to my Bugs 2, but you don't have the altitude hold or the telemetry. So I mean, trying that outside. I was going through that the other day on the phone with Roadkill. We're trying the different ones that you can bind to and can't bind to, and you guys see I got many of the drones here, so I'll try it. If you got a question, let me know. I'll bind it up. Try to. Yes, Kim, indeed. Fake as can be. Just like these. Only thing they're good for is looks. Makes you look professional at the field. No, they're fake though. But it does have a hell of a range on it. Don't let that, get you down, because you can put a 6 dBi whip antenna on that, or not to say 6, but you can just put any kind of whip antenna on it. It's gonna make a difference. Talk to Mods and Hobbs in here. That Sterling man gets down on it. Check out his channel if you don't know. He takes that Phantom, man. Everything pretty much I've seen him push out. My brother's not scared to take the long haul. That's why I said my Phantom 2, dude, I love it. It's just the range is not there for that thing. I thought when I first got into drones, I was like, man, Phantom, and it's not there. Without that reflector on that antenna, that thing can only do about 800 feet before it breaks transmission with the transmitter. I suggest you get one old droner. Hey, Kim, that Bugs 3 Mini he's got will eat your Force one for lunch, brother. Believe me. Old droner, you got that drone already, just a quarter of its size. That thing, you're going to see, man, it's a beast. Yep, Kim, inside's got the dipole and just lays across your antenna, just like this. Right inside, kind of right towards the top here, because it reads the signal off the side here, middle, instead of kind of like not pointing it out.
Don't be scolding over
the waves. Huh? Don't be scolding them.
He said he's waiting for you to scold him now. Laugh out loud. I said, don't be scolding.
I'm not scolding you, brother. I have nothing but love for you, man. Hey, go out there and put an acro and show me what I'm doing wrong.
There you go. Mo's got one for you. She knows the basic buttons on the E52, but she's lost on the fancy ones.
Choked up on the fry.
Is the remote on the E58 any different? And if it isn't, can you do an instructional video for it?
I know the basic button on the 52. Where's your controller?
On the E52.
Not sure if it's the same. E50. I kind of remember in my head the E52. I know it's.
Chinglish instructions are extremely hard to understand.
And these also are fake. Any kind of antennas you more or less see like this, they're not going to give you nothing. You know, Mo, does it look like this? Instruction. No, that's what I thought, because it's got like that. I don't have one here. Let me do some homework on that, Mo, and I'll get back to you on that. I'll tell you all the functions. If anyone in here has the Eachine E52, please, okay, send Crystal a pic. Thank you. Yeah, if I can see a picture of that transmitter, I'll look and tell you pretty much what it can do. If anyone has that, please let Mo know what's going on. Because Mo, yours is just like this, but you got the newer version, I believe. And probably different colors. It just snaps out. This thing was a terrible design.
She's going to go take a picture of it. She should be right back.
And if you notice mine, it says Drone Redneck on the bottom. And it is the Franken Elf. That's because mine used to fly only with a cell phone. And every time you fly it, it kind of did like this. Went to the ground and made me real pissed. You have the red one, exactly. So I said probably a different color. And mine, I took a Sky Viper S1750 stunt drone. I took the board out and tore it apart, put the board inside of here, and now I fly this with a transmitter instead of just a phone. Because it was terrible. Now the camera don't work. I didn't get that far into detail, but I could hook the camera up also. Brian Fanning, welcome, brother.
Welcome, Brian.
Thank you for joining in. How you doing tonight? Oh, I threw that down on the ground. But that thing, Mo, I never could fly that one. I saw Val with the same exact one right there, and she said, "Yeah, my drone piloting skills suck." I was like, "That's not you, Val. It's that drone. That drone has a mind of its own." Roger Martin, watch. Yeah, Roger. Scott, now I don't know. Do you have to go in through your phone on Messenger? Because that's the only way we kind of get those deals. But yeah, Roger, if you watch that, they drop them all the time. All the time. They actually, before they, when they had the F100, not the Ghost, because I actually have the F100. That's kind of the black one, the flat top one. They pushed them things out the door for $29 one night. I literally grabbed it like, yes, sir. Thank you so much. But yeah, really nice drones. They're the Bugs 3 clone, but they've done it very well.
Oh, I'm sorry for that.
But they work really well as far as the clone, because the way I see it is they give you what everyone needs, which is more batteries, and every one of them have, if I'm not crazy, 2 batteries and whatnot. Michael McReynolds, welcome, brother. How you doing? We're just in here talking about you. Was your ears burning? We're talking about the Force One, brother. The Ghost drone. I'm actually getting ready to put a yeah, can you take it out there for me?
Yes, I will gladly take this out of here so I can actually get in the room.
That big package is like laying right in the doorway. What was I saying? Oh, I'm getting ready to do I think it's I'm wanting to say it's a Storm 32, but I don't think it is, a gimbal, onto a Bugs 3. That's going to help. I know that'll help out Flybar Mike. know he was doing that. It's going to be for roadkill. He got that gimbal from Oliver. Dronography, aerial meditation. I'm getting better with his name.
Nope. Newsflash. He shortened it. It's just dronography.
It's dronography now. You know, I noticed that, and I was like, why is it the aerial meditation not showing up? So it's just dronography now.
He shortened it.
So you guys already know. Kim knows.
Whoa, most controllers way different.
Whoa, Mo.
We'll figure it out for you.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I'll definitely be able to get some answers for you in that, because Captain used to have that exact bird.
Yep.
So I will figure it all out for you. Tell you what the buttons all do, Mel. Put something on your wish list. Ignore it for 3 months. Watch the price drop. Yeah. I hear you, homie. Definitely will. As soon as it you take it off the wish list or something, boom, drops.
That's usually the way it goes.
F100 today, a little
or you
while
miss the sale by minutes.
You guys see Michael's comment? Michael, that's called the crack attack. Dude, I know what you mean. When I first started flying, and Michael, guess what? It doesn't get no better. All right, you'll get used to that drone, right? So then when you get the P3 that you're talking about getting one day, when you take that thing and push that thing out where you can't see it with your eyes, and I know they say line of sight, but I get that. A Phantom, you still have trouble seeing because it's white. Kim will tell you this. Like, once you take it out away from you get nervous because you kind of can't. And I say can't see it, but you can still see it. But I mean, as in, you know, right here flying near you, then you get real nervous. You'll actually hear something over there in the field, and it's going. It's okay. It's just your knees knocking together.
Yep, I got the Pixmo. We're going to get with Captain, figure out which buttons are. He used to have that drone. So.
Yes, Captain had that exact drone, and if he doesn't remember, I will do work on the internet and find that out for you. Those buttons, not a problem.
You know Chris will take care of it for you.
Yeah, I tried to. I'm sorry. Shit. And then I tried there. That's weird.
Exactly, Scott. Scott said, laugh out loud, Michael. If you're not nervous, something's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. You're nervous, so you're
That's
exactly.
the perfect way to describe it. If you're not nervous, something's wrong.
You'll get used to it, Michael. You be out there flipping that thing around, rolling it all around before you know it. And then you're going to buy about 10 more with brushless motors. Tell them, guys, once you get into the brushless motor, you love that power.
Like homie Paul said, fucker time.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Chris Riley Drone Reviews. We're talking about people shortening their name, and there you go, elongating
Chris Riley. Welcome, brother. What's going on, Chris? Chris Riley Drone Reviews. What are we talking about?
Your new package?
The Force 100. But Chris has the Bugs 3. And a package, Chris, I got a WL Toys Q303 today, sent to me by Drone Pool Dan. He said it had a few issues, so you know me and you, we both have issues, and that's what we like figuring things out, so. So how's it going, Chris? What's up, brother? I get over there to your channel, man. I got my car on the road, so I've been laying off a little bit. Almost got one of those. Yeah, they say the Q303 is the quad for the toy grades. I will get the chance to figure that out now.
You're right, Nameless. So if people don't know,
man,
if your subscriptions are private, it doesn't notify somebody when they've got a new subscriber. So please make sure you always leave a comment on one of their videos. Hey, showing love. Hey, new supporter. new number whatever, just to show them that, hey, you got somebody new. I'm stopping by to show you some support.
Chris, that little drone, man, what's that, 140? You got your hands full there, brother. That thing's a rocket ship. Love drones, love flying, Michael. Dang right, bro.
You're in the right spot.
HM, I'll probably chop this up. I'm sorry. I'll just call you HM. How you doing? Thank you for joining in. How you doing tonight? XJV 145. There you go. Chris, that thing, man, wicked fast. And you said that's on 3S, so 4S. You punch it, you're gonna be picking that up in the next zip code, I think. That's not why I come though. I love MD95. Hey, bro, look, let them love up on you in here. That's everybody does that. That's what they do. You're also nameless. You're good, bro. So Chris done added on to the name. Chris Riley Drone Reviews. Chris, looks like your channel is doing very well, brother, in my eyes.
Just remember, Chris, my motto.
Still waiting.
The only way from here, babe, is up. We're all headed up.
It's lost in the mail. Oh, that sucks, man. I already have 45 subscribers on my first video. You better get it up, Dan. Old droner, they're gonna be telling you, man, you got subscribers, no videos. And not everybody does videos. That's the whole point here. If they got a YouTube and they just do it for support, and they like going around and watching videos, not a lot of people have cameras to do the videos. Eventually, you'll see them get it on there. You know, put footage on. But hey, to each their own.
I've had a channel since 2010 and never actually did anything with it until this year.
Everything is right. Which camera did you lost in the mail, Chris? Oh, your little FPV for the 148. That's right, because you said that didn't have it.
I don't know what it is about the mail here lately, but they've been lacking seriously.
Yeah, they have been. I got these in today, Chris. Hupson Motors, brother. I did fly it. Nothing. I'm not like I said. You know, I'm not upset. Nothing about that. I'm just replacing these motors because I want to replace them. Kind of make just a little bit of a roller skate sound to me that I'm not too comfortable with, and you know I'm gonna push that Hupson out there. Hopefully, it will return to me, not the dumpster.
Gotcha, Wayne.
Yeah, good, please. Okay.
He's taking his contacts out.
Yeah, a lot of them do, Chris. That's what. So when I heard like that motor rolling, I'm like, nah, I don't want that. And it's honestly not the motor. It's the They have those two little bushings on the bottom when you pop that clip off before you pop the bell housing off. It's those two little, and I think that's what's making it. You can push down on it, it literally shuts right up and you don't hear it. I will post in the next 1 or 2 days, and then I will still do that embarrass myself video on April 1st. Yeah, go embarrass yourself. You're gonna be good, old runner. Hit that bell, huh? John, yo.
John.
Doing good. Hey, Chris, everybody I see with the packs on the bottom, man. Every time I see that and they bouncing packs off the bottom, I keep trying to tell them, watch doing that. Watch doing that. Watch doing that. I forget who I told it. And they're like, man, that thing bounced off the ground like 9 times. I forget who said that.
Mo's got a video coming with a surprise in it.
I said,
she's editing while she's listening.
Cool. I said, you guys watch Chris's channel, man. He said that one drone come down, banged the ground, and just took off on him. Johnson, nice shirt.
Thanks, Jamil. Thanks, John. Jamil gave us a shout out. The video's uploaded.
Thank you, Jamil. You're awesome, brother. Gotcha, Brian. I'll hit you up. So what's next on the book, Chris? You already got the 148. So how did the what was that one you were building before you got the 148? The 130, I think it was. The one you had a problem with was the ESCs, I think it was. I'm actually building a ZMR 250 130S. I thought it was. But it come with a CC3D flight controller, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna run the my Maytech F4 with it, but got the BL Helis. The only thing is, what do you think, Chris? It's a 12 amp ESC that I'm gonna run. My motors are 2204, 2300 kVs. E-Drone was saying he thinks that the ESC might be a little too low for them motors. Does that sound right? I mean, I know if he says it's right, but I'm just saying, he's saying the Wizard's running 20s, which I didn't know that, man. That Wizard's running 20 amps. Wow, no wonder that thing's got the power it does. Hopefully it don't burn up, but I'm hoping. But that's what you build them for. They must fly, they must die. Need to get some Z's. Catch y'all later. Wakey, wakey. Thank you for joining in, brother.
Paul.
Appreciate it.
Or should I say good morning?
Kelly, welcome. Chris.
Hey, Kelly.
Yes, you need at least 20. So I need at least 20 or 25 amps, Chris, for them 2300s. I got you. So, okay, I will be, I guess, getting some bigger ESCs. 30s, Chris, would probably be too big, right? Because I actually, I know someone's got some 30s. I know they say 30s or whatever, kind of. What's it, like 30 amps or more hard to push the power through? Need more power, or does that kind of work that way? Cool weight bracelet, nice that was.
Yeah, I'm a invade on Mr. Justice for a minute. Yes, I am. Look, what that poor oyster actually produced. Some pink, some white.
There you go, Chris. I hear you, John. Get out the way. Move.
Right. Move.
Get out the way. Oh, no.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a very fun experience. Different. I think all three of us were shocked when I actually finally got it open. It was like, whoa, check that out. It's real.
I was like, whoa, really? You think to pop them open and see maybe
Don't make me jealous. I included the link in my video. Go get her one. They're fun. Believe me. I think somebody and two men were hinting around for me to buy a couple more of them just to see what we could get.
Nameless Droner, Mrs. Nameless Droner, if you're listening, tell him to go to Amazon.
Yep.
Come on, you bought your kids acro bird. You gotta at least buy the wife an oyster, man. Just help her get into it. It's terrible. That oyster did not want to come up. It was like, she getting there, you'd see her pried up.
I'm waiting. If there had been a black pearl in there, you guys would have probably heard me screaming.
The black pearl?
But
almost.
We have a touch of black.
Roger, I'm sorry, brother. I did read that when she
Maybe
said
next
that.
time.
I didn't see your message yet. I'll check that. But Roger, here's the mug if you wasn't in here yet, bro. Well, this is mine, but it's the same exact one. I'm gonna send you. And then, bam. Keep them props pointed to the sky. We try to always do that, don't we? I always try to.
Nameless, it does work, hon, because when you did that, my name popped up in orange, but it pops up on whoever's screen that you're
Not
tagging
yours.
them in, not yours.
Right.
But you did it correctly, and it does work. So, great job. You learned something tonight, bud. He said he had no idea how to do that. So, old Droner was giving him the steps, and it works.
Hey, John, you better hope she's into it and she don't turn around and use that knife on you.
Oyster knife, John, not clam knife. Oyster knife.
I heard Son of Bob that I don't know how true it is, but they said the solo people and Phantom were working. That would be pretty cool. A little window will pop up to give you a choice
Oh,
of
wait a
names.
minute. You guys remember back to the news? Remember that monstrous deal that DJI just signed? 1,000 drones for the industrial site? Wonder if that's what they're getting ready to come out with. Because they didn't give all the details on that.
Yeah,
So
I forgot. That might be what
that
Bob's
could
talking
very
about.
well be what it is, considering it's DJI Enterprises and not just DJI.
Da-da-da-da-da. Michael's right.
Yep, dinner tonight. I had to go out to Wally World and do my running, so we're having dinner on the run.
You see what John said?
Honestly, Mo, it was not that bad. That's why I opened it outside. I was terrified that it was going to rock, but it was not that bad. If I get another one, I will definitely open it in the house with a
Yeah, it
towel.
wasn't that bad. And it looked like it was real slimy in the pack, but it wasn't.
Nope.
Excuse me. Corrected my last comment. Yes, show that support. Thank you guys so much for showing that
I
support.
didn't eat that oyster, John. No
It
way,
smelled
no
like-
shape, no form. I will eat oysters.
That
but
Limburger,
that,
John.
No,
Limburger, no good for me. That Limburger was, like I said, the Swissy taste was there.
no, Driver.
But
Driver
then
does
the
not
old
beat clam
sock.
up.
Did you eat it, Chris? No, Scott. The oyster? No. Man, that thing, I tell you what, that
Oh,
oyster
it was hard as a rock.
and as big as a piece of bread.
It
You
was
could have just
monstrous.
probably cooked that up, slapped it on a piece of bread, but you don't know if they put it in any kind of brine or anything like that. And nah. And it was, you'd probably stab it. It was hard as a rock. I've seen some people would eat it though. Tried to see if Cap would want to hold on to it and eat it on the show Friday, but he wasn't in for it. No, he said you'd die. You actually eat the wrong oyster, so we don't want that.
There's a lot of rules that go with oysters.
You hate
and
Wally
eating
World, your wife
oysters.
loves it.
Especially if you were born and raised around the water. A lot of things to look out for, and not knowing where that oyster came from. No, I was not even attempting to eat that.
I can't wait for that video, old droner.
Scott, hon, did you see the size of that? There was no way that was just going to slide right down. No, it wasn't one that would have been good on the half shell. Oyster stew, maybe.
Chris, I'm just good like that. No.
That's not right.
What I do, Chris, is I try to, and it does mess with me a little bit, but I do grab a hold of it. It does. I kind of push it right. And I'll tell you what makes mine a little bit better is the red antenna on the back. So where that antenna is like that.
Night, Nameless. Thanks for stopping in.
Yes, Nameless. Thank you, brother.
His batteries are charged. He's going to acro around the hotel room.
There you go, bro. Have at it. But when I push it, Chris, I'll kind of like just push it a little bit and then yaw at the same time, so I kind of see which way the bird comes back. And then, like I said, I kind of see that antenna like a good ways away, so kind of like if it's away from me. I honestly can't explain it like all the way, but I kind of that's kind of like what I do. I get what you're saying. I do got a pretty good eye when that thing goes way out there. I amaze myself at times. because I'll see it start. Like I say, when it's way out away from me, I'll just turn a little bit, y'all. But you also have to remember too, and everyone knows this with drones, you literally look like that thing's going like this, or it looks like it's coming back to you and it's driving further away from you. So I just kind of like play with the sticks and hone it back in more or less. See what way it's pushing when I push it. Kind of like I do with the birds when I go out far, Chris. Like he's a natural. Thank you, Drone Pool. When I go out and fly, right? I don't stand out in the field and go like this with my arms. I kind of picture, my this way like this, So when I fly in the field, I kind of will have my transmitter. I'll make sure I stay within that range, and I'll do the same way with that. Like I'll take that out and then just push it around. And then when I'm way, way out there, line of sight, it looks like a dot in the sky, and I'm like, was that mine or is that just a bird out there? And I literally just take my stick and just move it over a little bit, and you'll just see that little dot go. Just a little bit, and it's right on the money. But I have the line of sight, man. I challenge my line of sight too. Like I literally done that since I've been flying. Go way, way out across the field.
He scares the crap out of me.
Trying to read like this, like right here in my face, like it's blurry. Like I don't pick up on it till about right here. But go all the way in that field and go over there and wave to me, and I'll tell you who you are and everything else. So I can't explain it. I just have it. But that's the main thing I've learned with it, Chris. Push out and then turn a little bit and see which way the quad moves. Kind of like move your quad around. You see that, kind of like this way and kind of come around that way. Kind of, you'll start to hone it in. You'll be able to go further and further and further as you do that.
Drone Pool's back, and Robbie Bugs is joined you.
Robbie Bugs, welcome, brother, all the way from Belgium in here tonight. What's going on with you, buddy? Robbie. Hope that helps for you, Chris. I hope I answered that and kind of made some sense of it. Hey. Thanks, still sleeping. Yeah, guys, support Robbie Bugs. Really good. Really good channel over there. Of course, all of them are good. All channels here. Love everybody.
Morning, Robbie.
I'll probably end this at 10, guys. So we're looking at 8 more minutes. We're 2.5 hours, but I wanted to come on here. It was 17 watching now, 29 likes. Looks like we have. It's awesome.
You're rocking it.
I want to do live at least kind of once a week, on my own. Nothing against Captain. It's just I want to get, because I noticed during like the beginning of the week, no one's really on, and everyone's like, Roger, when you go on his, he's like, I waited all day and no one went on. So I get what he's saying.
And don't forget, I got Wacky Wednesdays.
Yeah, and Crystal's going to start doing Wednesday. So
I got Wacky Wednesdays.
I'll try to do it.
He'll be here.
Monday or Tuesday then. I'll try to get in here. I like to probably do something. Me and Kat was going to do something on Saturday, but he kind of was feeling bad because Wayne wasn't working, and we told Wayne that we would do something when he wasn't working as much. But you're in here now, Wayne. Captain's just not here, man. No, he's working his butt off this week. Next couple weeks he'll be working his behind off. So I showed some. But appreciate all you guys, man. It's awesome. Like I said, I'll start doing more. I don't want you to feel like, oh, and these probably fading away. I can't fade away. I guarantee you that.
No,
if I fade away. And y'all know, the ones that have my phone number, you guys already know that won't happen, because it's going to be like, yo, bro, what's going on? Where you at?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, the
ding,
week
ding,
my car
ding,
was,
ding, ding,
I loved it, though. Don't get me wrong. And now I just got another number tonight. He knows who he is. It's going to be awesome. But, yeah, it makes me feel really good if I'm just, like, off doing my own thing. And it's kind of like, oh, ding, what are you doing, man? Like, why ain't you been online? And like, what then? So that's awesome. That is correct.
He said he just can't tell if he's coming or going. He downs a drone at least one time a day from losing orientation. That's why he likes FPV so much.
Chris, I understand that. Especially that little ones that you're messing with. I guess I have to.
The harder they are.
I guess I have to take and consider it that That bugs though. I do it. You know what you might be able to do, Chris? You might be able to put a some kind of piercing white light on the front of that, just an LED that's real bright. You know what I mean? Just something for you, and do it. But I could probably, yeah, I would see your struggle because I'm thinking now along your line. You know, I'm thinking, well, it's the 220, yeah, thanks. But that 220 gets small out there and gets like the same way. But right, guys, early morning. All right, son of a Bob. Hey, thank you so much for coming in here, man. I really appreciate your time.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, brother. We'll holler at you later. But yeah, being the smaller one, now I guess I can understand ripping that out there like that Rodeo 110. And you're right, Chris, on that Rodeo 110. You nailed that. Chris is like, hey, Chris, you don't like that Rodeo 110. I can see that when you fly. You're right on the money. I need to get it flashed with Betaflight. I love that thing, man. Leader 120 is definitely on the books, Chris. When I get it, I know you're going to be a happy camper. He's been telling me, you got to get this thing, man. You're going to get this and tell me. I will eventually get that bird, I promise.
Kim wants to know if it's hard to change out the light on the Ghost to a camera instead.
No, Kim. Very, very, very easy. It's a matter of popping it out. Robbie Bugs is in here, so he already knows. Trying to find it. I gotta find which one I got. This is my dedicated Bugs for FPV.
He wants to know what kind of camera he needs.
On the camera, you can run the Eachine TX03. You can run an AIO on the front, or you can run. I have a camera and VTX combo setup. I have a VTX under here, and then the camera lens is here. Let me get this off here, and I'll show you more into it. But this one's dedicated strictly FPV. If you can see the mountain there, that's 3D printed, and you see hot glue. It just hot glued the snap out of the camera. That's Robbie Bugs. You know exactly what that is. That mounts right in there. That replaces the light. So you take out the 2 screws, which would be here and here, and you just pop that down in there.
He said, does the camera have an SD card slot?
No, but you can put one in there with an SD card. You can get the, I have the Eachine TX03. Mine does not have the SD card, but they Drone Pool runs one with SD card in it that's just like mine. Hey Val, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. And let Kevin fly that breeze, please. Teach him how to fly. But yeah, great job. Thank you, Robbie. But yeah, so they work, you know, and it's real easy to pop the camera in there, pop out the light. Now what you have to do or remember is, do you want to go FPV or do you want to fly it? Because I'll tell you what, that light does make a big difference for orientation on these guys when you got them way out. And I've learned that with mine. I have it somewhere. It's actually right up here. Because if you guys remember, at one point,
he said he'd like to take the legs off and do away with that big camera.
You see here, Kim? I can have my cake and eat it too. Okay, so when me and my son was flying, right, and I want to fly line of sight, I would take this. I took my light off. I'm showing you the camera to the mic because it's not gonna work. And I'll put this little rubber cap on it, right? So I can just clip that right over my camera lens like so. Run the wire on the inside and plug it right on in to the power port right here. It's the same place yours will plug into. And I can run the light, or I can run FPV, and I can still do that with this if I really want to. What was he saying now?
He said he'd like to take the legs off and do away with the big camera.
Yes, it's much different. You take those legs off because you still have these legs here, and I mean they work. You know, they catch it. They're set below the battery.
Well,
you see?
It looks like there was one camera without SD card and one camera with SD card. But
yes.
It looked like the camera had to be removed to remove the SD card. Is that true?
No, the camera did not have to be removed. Now, when you get a setup like that, you're going to want to watch where you mount. Okay, if you mount the camera, hard mount it to the bird, you're going to make sure you have a slot or something cutting that bird that you can pop that SD card in and out of, if you understand what I'm saying there. Like you could just cut a slot in, use like a pair of tweezers, just pull it in and out or whatnot. That's one thing you will have to know and set up. But they do have them with the SD cards in them. Our price, I think they run roughly, well, Drone Pool's still in here. He could tell you roughly what he spends on one of those. He just bought one before, I think it was. The TX03, I think, goes for, I paid roughly 32. No, I paid $32 when I bought mine. I think a couple more bucks I could have got the one with the SD card. But shop around, you'll be able to find them. If you decide to go that route, let me know. You already know. I get the print rolling.
Ever seen a camera that MJX sells for bugs 3 and picture?
Yep, John. I think pricey. You probably catch it on a deal now. I'm always eating alive, ain't I?
Always.
It's kind of pricey.
He's got a double quarter pounder from McDonald's tonight.
No
for
pizza.
Dinner. No pizza, sorry.
Friday. And
I try to keep that
what was I
only
saying?
once a week.
I think the price wise, and I'm not too sure. I haven't really had no one say in our family, go, hey man, I used that Bugs camera. Awesome. I haven't had no one do that yet, so. Big Macs. Nope, double quarter, Kim. I haven't made the big one yet.
The DTX03 DVR VTX is $22 USA warehouse Banggood.
There you go, Kim. So convert that to Canadian.
Well, check out Banggood and look and see if they have it in your Canadian warehouse or the China warehouse.
And you guys see Drone Pool's footage. It's really nice. I mean, I think it does really record really well. Now, what you have to remember is when you're doing this also, okay, you have goggles that will record. Mine are out there. But my goggles, my Eachines, they have the SD card that pops in them.
Yeah, okay? I could do pizza every other night, but...
Now, to remember is that you're getting recording, me, when I record, however far my bird's at, I'm going to get the lines because it's recording back to my goggles. Now, when you're plugging it right into your AIOS on one camera...
Kim, just pop that into Google and see who will bring it up. That'll sell it to you if Banggood's being a douche with Canada right now.
And then you get better footage of recording right off of there. Another thing, for like the race drones, Chris will tell you, man, you get that little tiny DVR and go ahead and hook those things up.
Night Old Droner, thanks for dropping in.
Night Old Droner.
Don't forget, buy your wife a drone.
Yeah, buy a drone, and then you will be able to buy many more drones. Just remember that.
Happy wife, happy life.
Goes hand in hand. Cool, old droner. I'll look for that.
Yeah, Mama if Mama ain't happy, then old droner's hungry. That's usually about the way it goes.
Yeah, you're in trouble both ways there, brother.
We'll get you one way or another.
So go get the missus a drone. It can be a little one. Let her fly your Bugs 3 Mini. That's what you do. Have 50 subscribers. Hey, Brian, no problem, brother.
Congratulations, Brian. Believe me,
we do a
it's
show.
Hard to get to the first couple numbers.
Yeah, and then it progresses.
It slowly progresses. It really does.
Come check us out.
Friday
night at 7, the Drone Network. You pick up a lot more, brother.
Oh yeah.
Everyone shows the love. That's what it's all about. We all love each other up and down and get them numbers up.
Yep, Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern
Yeah, everyone
Standard
hit
Time
Chris for sure. He's a really
on
good guy.
Captain Cook's channel. If you check out
Of course,
MP's
everyone in
channel,
here.
he puts up a promo ad every week and has the link in there to Captain Cook's channel. So
Yes, guys, check out if you have not yet. The notifications might not have hit yet, but check out my show promo for this week. I actually was in front of the computer for,
knocked it out
believe
of
it
the
or
park.
not, hours. And I'm going to tell you again, and I'll say this a million times. Chris Riley, thank you, brother. Because without Chris Riley's help, guys, I would still be doing GoPro Studio and cussing and smacking my face against this counter. And now, Chris has taught me a lot of stuff, man. Thank you so much. That man will always be right here, my brother, always. Yeah, and Cap is a big Justin Timberlake fan. You notice? So I said, Chris, anything I can do to help, brother, you let me know. And I don't know if QDL Justin, he reached out to you about that Fly Sky controller. If he don't get that from you, I think he bought a Tyrannus. I'm not sure. I'll cover all the ends before. But if he don't, I'll probably end up getting that from you. Because Russell, you know, flies, and I'm building that 250. I'm putting a Fly Sky FSI A46 or 64, something like that. Actually, I got it right here. Somewhere it's written down. A Fly Sky FSI A6B.
Too many letters.
Receiver. It is too many to remember. And I'm gonna put that in the ZMR 250. So I like the way the Fly Sky works. I just love that transmitter. The whole bringing back sexy is about sexy Brian. Go back to the show. It is, John. Just wanted to pop up.
Jeez, John, I love you too.
You're welcome, Dan. Have a good one, brother.
Congratulations.
Congrats on that 50. I was at 860 something, I think.
You're at 861.
So it's slowly climbing. One day 1,000 is no big rush to me. If it happens, it happens. It'll get there eventually. It does not but add and decrease, but it's all good.
Exactly, John. I'm picking them up, and I don't even know where the heck they're coming from. It's like, what? Huh? Okay. Somehow, some way, they find us.
What do you want for it, Chris? You see what Chris is supposed to?
No.
My transmitter has a new FSI A6B in the box, never been opened. That's the receiver I need.
That's Greek.
In other words, he has the transmitter and the receiver to go with the transmitter for my drone that I'm building, the ZMR.
Old Joiner said he started watching you about 2 weeks ago, and you were at 689 when he slept. Now look at you.
See what you did for me, Dan? Now, everyone, I love you guys, all my subscribers. Love you guys. It's not even like a subscriber to me.
It's been an amazing ride,
Family.
and it's because of all of you guys.
Dronography! Oliver in his house. What's up, brother?
Look, you really confused him, Oliver. He was just now getting your name down. He's like, wait, it's dronography, aerial meditation.
Nope.
I looked at him tonight and I said, no, it's not. He shortened it back to dronography now.
Hey, I forgot what to say. Oh, Oliver, remember you was talking about those 30 amp ESCs? I think you're going to be in good with those. They're telling me mine with being 12 amps are going to probably blow with the 2204, 2300 kV motors I'm running. I changed it too low.
Scott's at 150. Congratulations,
Scott. 150. That's right, brother. I remember when Scott was just trying to drag over 100. But yeah, I think those 30 amp ESCs you got, brother, work good. I have to get probably bigger ones, 20 or 25. Chris was telling me. Thank you, Michael McReynolds. Thank you, Chris. Have a good one, brother. But yeah, if QDL don't step up and get that fly ski, put my name on it. Hey, Dan. Later, Chris. And over 1,700 views. Awesome, Scott. Mike Mack still looking forward to seeing you later. Go strong, man. Check it out later.
I got so much crop in the back.
Oh, when you walk past, push that back so it don't have to be in there. She walked past and got the crop in back.
Gotta watch them.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Dronography, I'm sorry, just jumped in here, brother. Let's see, I gotta start my build while I wait a new frame for the Rodeo 150. Destroy her today. Oh no, brother. You destroyed the 150. Oh no. Man. You'll get her back up. I got that charger mailed to you today, brother. For that you charge your 3S batteries
he said
up.
only because you were on.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. But yeah, I've been on now for like almost 3 hours, so not that that's a problem, but
Never a problem. What are you talking
I want to
about?
start doing it. Crystal does Wednesdays, and
I
me
got
and Cap
Wacky
do
Wednesdays.
Fridays, and then I'm gonna try to do something Monday, probably each Monday or Monday and Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday rather. But love you guys. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Drone Pool, thank you again for sending me the Q303. I really appreciate it. Sorry the USPS lost the package, but it made it here, so that's all good. I really appreciate it.
And if you guys can only imagine, I was chasing down the mailman today. Literally. He didn't drop the package off, and I went after the mailman.
All right, guys. Love you again. Like I said, thank you so much. Check us out Friday, the Drone Network, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
Special guest this week, Brian.
TDR.
True Drone Reviews. See y'all then. Actually, I'll see you guys hopefully Wednesday.
Yeah, actually, stop in Wednesday.
I'll see you Friday.
What time Wednesday?
Let's
give them a time.
Shoot. I can't remember if I said 7 or 8.
7 or 8. Okay.
Help me out, guys. What was
7 or 8. She'll post it on her channel.
It'll be there. I'll have an update tomorrow.
Do a little promo
Wacky
or something.
Wednesdays.
All right, guys. Love you. Take it
Love
easy.
you all.
Get them birds in the sky.
Keep them props.
If the weather permits.
Pointed to
Oh,
the
yeah,
sky.
Oliver. Let me show you this real quick, bro. Got that in today. And then bam, which we know we all have trouble doing this. All right, guys. Roger, that's the same cut, brother, I'm sending you. So, Sean Brooks.
Oh,
thank you for jumping in here.
Now.
HM.
Sean.
He's already here. Sorry, Sean. I was just getting ready to walk out the door, brother. But thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate you, man. You guys already know. Drone Network.
Oh, come on. Mine looks much better than his.
Well, they're going to agree with that also. But, all right, guys, again, bye. Love you.
Love you
Get
guys.
flying.